KTYV Sports on FM is brought to you by
our friends at Yampa Valley Bank,
Alpine Lumber,
the Steamboat Roofing Company, Mountain West Insurance,
Ellens and Strom Attorneys at Law,
Mountain Eye Works,
One Off Auto Center,
Mountain Mattress and Furniture,
Dotson Payment Solutions,
the Paoli Group,
Steamboat Ace Hardware,
and the all-new Steamboat Motors.
Steamboat Sailors Soccer on KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7 and SteamboatRadio.com.
It's time now for Steamboat Sailors Girls Soccer. Your Steamboat Sailors are getting ready to take on the BASALT Longhorns. Before the match, though, we do have some Sailor Spotlights on the way, an opportunity for you to get up close and personal and learn a little bit more about your Steamboat Sailors Girls Soccer players. And then, of course, we'll check in with Coach Rob Bowman with his thoughts on the matchup. And then Kenny Reisman and I will have the starting lineups and the call of tonight's game. Your Steamboat Sailors are getting ready to take on the BASALT Longhorns. Your Steamboat Sailors coming in with a 6-5-1 record, while the BASALT Longhorns are sitting at 2-7-3. If the technology gods smile on us, you'll be able to listen and watch this game on the World Wide Web at the Steamboat Radio YouTube channel. You can, of course, listen to it wherever you are across the globe at SteamboatRadio.com. And, of course, here terrestrially on the FM dial on KTYV Sports on FM at 97.7 and 105.7. It is Steamboat Sailors Girls Soccer right here on your Steamboat Sailors Sports Connection. We are KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7 and 97.7 on the FM dial and on the World Wide Web at SteamboatRadio.com.
Charlie here from Mountain Mattress and Furniture, a proud sponsor of Steamboat Springs High School sports broadcast. Whether you are participating, watching, or listening, a good night's sleep is important to good health. With Mountain Mattress Best Price Guarantee, you'll get the lowest price on all the best brands in the country. We have the largest selection of mattresses in Northwest Colorado, and our family strives to offer the best service in the valley. Mountain Mattress and Furniture on Loggers Lane.
Mountain Mattress is the place when you need to rest your face. Put our mattresses to the test, and you will see we're the best.
Jason here with One Off Auto Center. Schedule your vehicle today to have it ready for spring. Welcome that spring weather in with 15% off any oil change, only at One Off Auto Center. We'll inspect tires, brakes, and fluid levels so you can hit the road with confidence. 15% off all oil changes now at One Off Auto Center until April 30th. Give us a call at 970-871-1346 or book online at oneoffautocenter.com. One Off Auto Center.
We go the extra mile.
Steamboat Ace is a proud sponsor of the Steamboat Sailors. That's not the only way Ace supports the kids in our community.
We are so proud to be a part of the Steamboat community. It's our priority to support and encourage positive activities and hobbies for our youth.
How do you do that?
In addition to local scholarships, Ace invites the sailor community to fundraise for their activity or club by providing a great venue and supplies to host a hot dog or bake sale.
I love it. Every weekend I can shop at Ace and support a great cause.
Steamboat Ace, you're proud to support the Steamboat Sailors shopping place.
Brian Harvey with Steamboat Sailors head girls soccer coach, Mr. Rob Bowman. Coach, how are you today?
I'm doing great. Thank you, Harv. How about yourself?
Doing very, very well. It's senior night. Hard to believe that this season is basically 3 games away from being completed. Looks like the playoffs are certainly going to be an option for our Steamboat Sailors girls soccer team. But let's celebrate the seniors. How you feeling coming into tonight's game after the spring break and what we've got going on?
Happy senior night, and things are great in our camp. Spring break, we spoke about this before the break and really come to approach this as the glass is half full, maybe 3/4 full. I really think it's a great opportunity for these athletes to just be able to let down. Every athlete in high school sports, for sure, the majority of them go through this, but you're going from middle of August, at least, some earlier, into a fall, whether it's a club or a high school sports season, same into the winter, and then right into the spring. And that's a lot. So it really helps us maybe for a little separation this late as we are starting to peak and our body and our minds are refreshed a little bit. I really think it's a positive thing as far as being back in the moment. You're right. Every game's important. Tonight is important. We had one day to reconnect and get together last night. The energy and the excitement was at a fever pitch. The girls are in a great place and excited for the game.
Before we get to BASALT, let's talk a little bit about your seniors because, like I said, you've got a great senior class here. Certainly a bunch of leaders. As I just work our way down the roster, I'm looking at Izzy Droback, and I know she dinged herself up before the break and wasn't available, I think, for that last game. And first of all, how is she doing? But then talk about her play and what she brings to your team.
Yeah, as far as Izzy's health was a bummer. She had a bit of a little tear strain that happened in training right before our rifle game and then before spring break. She still is not 100%. She unfortunately is not going to be playing tonight. To get her on the field, we may just put her in it at some point and just let her go. know and kind of stand just so she can say that she was able to step on the field during this senior game. We'll really reward on that one. But as far as her play, she has really owned it and great form playing in the midfield. Really crafty. I mean, she's dangerous on the dribble. She's dangerous with passing and combining. And she's gotten really feisty defensively and a quick transition. So everything you want from a central midfielder. And it's just so awesome to see the season that she's having.
Is the thought that she is going to be available as we hit the end of the season here, or at least get to playoffs?
I think that we're going to have a pretty favorable outcome in that way. You never quite know because she really hasn't, other than her PT work, she really hasn't done anything physically. But we're super hopeful, and that's the word. And we're taking this one day at a time, and hopefully by the time we get into the end of the week, maybe a few minutes, if not certainly as we head into training for the first week of the season.
That brings us to Grace Alexa, one of your anchors on the back line. She didn't play varsity last season. Her sister did, but man, she's been an awesome addition to the team.
Absolutely tremendous person, Grace is. She's first and foremost been a stellar Nordic athlete with the Winter Sports Club, and every season, that's a really difficult task and challenge because of their season, as you know, with these winter sports are. You come in, and especially if you qualify for the national championships, whatever they're called, you're going till mid-March. So Grace came in last year, came in late, played with JV. We saw all the promise in the world with her. Great kid, great leader, and she has done exactly that this year as a defender. I mean, she's just tremendous, such a positive life force, and just really brings that positive energy that needs to happen, especially when you're under pressure and have the opponent sending attack after attack against you. She's just a tremendous athlete.
And with that Nordic background, her motor keeps running all game long. That brings us to Haley Bender. And last year she played on the back line. This year she's been playing mostly as a striker up top. Talk about versatility and leadership. Talk to Haley's play and what she brings to the team, both on and off the pitch.
She sets the tone. She was absolutely forefront as far as a leader and a captain within this group. And she unanimously is a captain within the group. And she leads by example. She sets the tone to play anywhere needed. And really, like we often in our last pregame interview, made the shift, and a lot of it came to her of moving her up front. And she said, I'm hungry. I know I can be dangerous up there and create opportunities. And when you have someone like that comes in a humble but hungry way, you got to listen as a coach, and that's exactly what our coaching team did, and we're loving it. So she's tremendous presence up there, and not to say at any time, like, Haley, we need you to move back, we need you to move you in the midfield, move you into the midfield. She'll do anything that is needed. It's just simply an amazing person.
No doubt, you can tell. Which then brings us to Ellie Mitchell, who got a big goal. It took her a little bit against Rifle before the break, but you could see her teammates were so excited for her when she finally got that goal after having several opportunities.
Yeah, and that comes from the energy and what Ellie's all about. She is always so excited, so compassionate, so supportive to every one of her teammates in the good times and in the challenging times. And that's that's a big thing. Let's not even talk about the play. That's just the energy that is so tremendous that bonds this group together. So it was so exciting to see her go out and score that goal. And she a positive life force and just tremendous. And we look forward to really celebrating all her efforts tonight.
Another senior, Zoe Beckner. She and Haley, you could tell those two love to play together, and they've been doing it for a long time. She's definitely one of those players that makes a huge difference out there, distributing the ball, getting everybody involved. Talk to Zoe's play.
Yeah, well, co-captain to her teammate, Haley Bender. She cares so much about the team and working to make sure that we're meeting the places that we need to be and reaching our potential day in and day out. She spent, I think it was around 2.5, 3 weeks on the injured reserve list, and that was a big hole. She is now really getting into form. Obviously, we've got to build ourselves up this week as a group and individual players coming off spring break, but I really see her being super influential going in the end of this final week of the season and then the transition and helping us to get in that place where we've been working all season to be, and that's playing at our prime. And Zoe's a big part of that, and we love the leadership that she brings. And yeah, you're right. The two of the
to the playoff?
Yeah, Emma, she's, I like to say, grace and beauty and a lot of speed. She's just really, really fun to watch. And when she's playing, every minute in training, every minute on the sideline, whatever the case is, when she's in camp, I mean, she's got a smile on her face, and she's just kind of soft and subtle, but really, really dangerous and kind of at the right moment, kind of a cobra-like strike, and create that really great opportunity that we need that our players respond to. It just kind of lights things up. We've even had her in as a man marker, as an outside right or left back. And she's a really good defender, and then obviously has the pace and the speed to get forward in the attack. So a lot of amazing things from Emma, and yeah, it's just so fun to see her playing really, really well in the senior year of hers.
Absolutely, and another player who's been playing great in her senior year and anchoring your back line is Talon Anderson. She's a great basketball player who was co-athlete of the year this year for Steamboat Springs High School. Talon didn't play varsity last year, but man, she has stepped up big time, and there's been no drop-off on your back line because of Talon Anderson.
To your point, she didn't play at all last year because right at the beginning, our second week in scrimmages, she suffered an injury that knocked her out for the remainder of the season. So that was unfortunate, but it's super awesome to see the great place that she is in right now. As you mentioned, the co-athlete, athlete of the year with Bender, and yeah, I mean, as a defender, she's a ball winner. She makes it really, really difficult for the opponents, and she's just, I mean, if you look at all her one-on-one duels, she's got to be somewhere in that 90 percentile success category. She does not get beat much when she goes and challenges, and then even with the ball, just really, really simple and links the ball very well. We have had moments where we push her into the midfield because she does have a bit of an attacking nature to her, and we might have a look at that when the right time as we continue to move forward here. But for the most part, she's going to be organizing, keeping that back line together and tight.
I think that wraps up our very large senior class. So let's talk about the BASALT Longhorns quickly here. What do we know about this team, and what do we have to do to get the victory?
Our big thing is getting back in form. Like we talked earlier in this interview, the energy was tremendous last night. The girls were working really hard, but also in just a good frame of mind coming off spring break. Our biggest thing is going to be about us, and do we remember to really, really go in and be organized, make good decisions, quick transitions, be cohesive. Tonight is more about us than it is the opponent. We do have some things that we are giving out to the group that kind of feeds into our game strategy, but the biggest thing is about us and just stepping right in and being a cohesive unit. And, I think that's going to be the key to our success tonight.
Coach, any final thoughts before you guys hit the pitch?
Come out, celebrate these 9 seniors. That'll all be be held at halftime, and look forward to really celebrating them. And behind every great senior soccer player is an even better mom and dad. So a lot of shout outs to those folks as well.
Absolutely, Coach. Good luck, and thanks so much for taking the time.
Hey, pleasure. Thanks, Art.
That's Steamboat Sailors head girls soccer coach Rob Bowman. Your Steamboat Sailors getting ready to take on the BASALT Longhorns. If the technology gods smile on us, we'll be able to listen and watch this game on the World Wide Web at the Steamboat Radio YouTube channel. Of course, you can listen here terrestrially on KTYV, Sports on FM at 97.7 and 105.7 on the FM dial here in the Yampa Valley, and across the globe at steamboatradio.com. It's Steamboat Sailors soccer right here on your Steamboat Sailors Sports Connection.
Mountain Eyeworks, open for all your eye care needs. Whether you're on the field, court, or ice, Mountain Eyeworks will help you play to the best of your ability.
Mountain Eyeworks!
Let our family help your family see better.
Dr. Erica Musgrove and Dr. Brian Williams provide comprehensive eye care for all ages.
Come see all the latest fashions in glasses and sunglasses.
Mountain Eyeworks, located in Central Park Plaza in Steamboat and Victory Way in Quay.
Schedule an appointment today at mountainEyeworks.com.
Go Sailors!
Hey, I'm Brian Ripley.
And I'm Justin Reed.
We are with the Paoli Group. The Paoli Group has made the strategic move to join forces with the agency.
We are proud supporters of Steamboat Sailor Sports.
As a high school coach and a member of the Paoli Group, our team is dedicated to serving the community and finding ways to give back.
Just like a Steamboat Sailor, we value teamwork, integrity, and character.
For all your real estate needs, find us at thepaoligroup.com. Let's go Sailors!
Hey, this is Matt with Steamboat Roofing Company, and we love to sponsor all things Steamboat. As a company, we like to get families and student athletes outside to enjoy all that Steamboat has to offer. Steamboat Roofing Company is proud to sponsor Steamboat Sailor Sports Broadcast.
Steamboat Roofing Company, proudly working in and giving back to Steamboat's outdoor community. Ski, bike, run, roof, Steamboat.
To schedule a roof estimate, please visit us at steamboatroofing.com. Again, that's steamboatroofing.com.
This is Matt with Steamboat Roofing Company, and we're proud Sailor Sports sponsors.
See you out there.
Time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
Hi, my name is Haley Bender. I'm number 5 and I play right defense. I've been playing soccer since I was 4 years old. Our team goal for this season is to make a deep run in the playoffs, and my personal goal is to positively lead the team. My favorite class is calculus. Love you, Miss Bodine. And over the summer, I like to go camping and sit and tan by the pool. After graduation, I plan on attending the University of Kansas, majoring in biology on a pre-med track. My favorite movie is Lady and the Tramp because it's super nostalgic, and my favorite book is The Worst Best Man because it's really funny. My name is Haley Bender, and I'm proud to be a Steamboat Sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
Dotson Payment Solutions are proud to sponsor Steamboat Sailors broadcast on KTYV Sports on FM. Hi, this is Zach from Dotson Payment Solutions. Are you running a local business and tired of paying too much for credit card processing and not getting the local technical support you need? Join our team today at DotsonPOS.com. That's DOTSONPOS.com. Dotson Payment Solutions is a home team for point of sale, payment solutions, loyalty programs, gift cards, and more, and a proud supporter of the Steamboat Sailors, your home team.
Jason here with One Off Auto Center. Schedule your vehicle today to have it ready for spring. Welcome that spring weather in with 15% off any oil change, only at One Off Auto Center. We'll inspect tires, brakes, and fluid levels so you can hit the road with confidence. 15% off all oil changes now at One Off Auto Center until April 30th. Give us a call at 970-871-1346 or book online at oneoffautocenter.com. One Off Auto Center.
We go the extra mile.
This is Todd Ellens with the Law Office of Ellens & Strom. We are proud to support the Steamboat Sailors. Hard work and persistence are the key ingredients to succeeding in sports and in the courtroom. At Ellens & Strom, we have attorneys that handle nearly all types of legal matters. Contact us at ellensstrom.com to schedule a meeting with a lawyer today. That's ELENZSTROM.com. The Law Office of Ellens & Strom, a proud supporter of the Steamboat Sailors.
Time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
What's up? My name is Ella Wilson. I'm number 12 and I play goalie and pretty much anywhere on the field. I've been playing soccer since I was about 5 or 6. My goals for this team are to just push each other every day at practice, have fun in games, and score a lot of goals. My personal goals for this season are also to go out, to have fun, to give it my all every day. What else do I do outside of soccer? I'm a competitive Nordic combined athlete, so I'm pretty busy traveling around with that. But then I also just like to stay at home, have fun with friends, hang out, watch movies. My favorite class in school, probably any art or PE class. They're always fun and easy. Or Spanish has been really fun this year. What did I do over the summer? Last summer, I went to Central Europe and traveled around a little bit for skiing. And besides that, I just stayed at home, went to the river, hiked a lot, had fun with friends. Plans after graduation, I'm planning on attending college and also traveling on the World Cup circuit for skiing. My favorite movie is probably any Disney movie. I'm a big fan of those. And my favorite book is Where's Waldo? I'm Ella Wilson, and I am proud to be a Steamboat Sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
Steamboat Ace is a proud sponsor of the Steamboat Sailors. That's not the only way Ace supports the kids in our community.
We are so proud to be a part of the Steamboat community. It's our priority to support and encourage positive activities and hobbies for our youth.
How do you do that?
In addition to local scholarships, Ace invites the sailor community to fundraise for their activity or club by providing a great venue and supplies to host a hot dog or bake sale.
I love it. Every weekend I can shop at Ace and support a great cause.
Steamboat Ace, you're proud to support the Steamboat Sailors shopping place.
Charlie here from Mountain Mattress and Furniture, a proud sponsor of Steamboat Springs High School sports broadcast. Whether you are participating, watching, or listening, a good night's sleep is important to good health. With Mountain Mattress Best Price Guarantee, you'll get the lowest price on all the best brands in the country. We have the largest selection of mattresses in Northwest Colorado, and our family strives to offer the best service in the valley. Mountain Mattress and Furniture on Loggers Lane.
Mountain Mattress is the place when you need to rest your face. Put our mattresses to the test, and you will see we're the best.
Making the Yampa Valley a better place is Steamboat Motors. And today, we're featuring the Boys and Girls Club of Northwest Colorado.
Hey, high schoolers, it's Reed from the Boys and Girls Club. Join us every Friday night this winter at 7 p.m. for fun, free events just for you at the Boys and Girls Club gym. Trivia, dodgeball, paint and sip, DJs, and more. Check out our website for details at bgcnwc.org/high school. That's bgcnwc.org/high school.
Sponsored by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat on Highway 40, or shop them online at steamboatmotors.com.
Time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
My name is Olivia Fountain. I'm number 1 and I play goalkeeper. I've been playing soccer for a really long time, probably since I was like 2. My goals for this team is to just lock in, win playoffs, whoop whoop, and grow as a team together. My personal goal is to get some confidence, lead from the back, and help push this team to be the best it can be. Outside of soccer, I'm in the high school band and I play bassoon. I travel all around Colorado at statewide competitions for band, and I also love to crochet and do all things artsy. My favorite class in school is my math class because I'm a little math nerd. Over summer, I love to camp and go on raft trips and hang out with my friends. After graduation, I plan on going to college somewhere close and living life. My favorite movie is The Ultimate Playlist of Noise because it was so good it made me cry, and I love to read, so I don't really have a favorite book because I love them all so much. I am Olivia Fountain, and I am proud to be a Steamboat Sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
This is Todd Ellens with the Law Office of Ellens & Strom. We are proud to support the Steamboat Sailors. Hard work and persistence are the key ingredients to succeeding in sports and in the courtroom. At Ellens & Strom, we have attorneys that handle nearly all types of legal matters. Contact us at ellensstrom.com to schedule a meeting with a lawyer today. That's ELENZSTROM.com. The Law Office of Ellens & Strom, a proud supporter of the Steamboat Sailors.
Mountain Eyeworks, open for all your eye care needs. Whether you're on the field, court, or ice, Mountain Out will help you play to the best of your ability.
Mountain Eyeworks.
Let our family help your family see better.
Dr. Erica Musgrove and Dr. Brian Williams provide comprehensive eye care for all ages.
Come see all the latest fashions in glasses and sunglasses.
Mountain Eyeworks, located in Central Park Plaza in Steamboat and Victory Way in Quay.
Schedule an appointment today at mountaineyewks.com, helping you and the West see better.
Go Sailors!
Hey, this is Matt with Steamboat Roofing Company, and we love to sponsor all things Steamboat. As a company, we like to get families and student athletes outside to enjoy all that Steamboat has to offer. Steamboat Roofing Company is proud to sponsor Steamboat Sailors sports broadcast. Steamboat Roofing Company proudly working in and giving back to Steamboat's outdoor community. Ski bike, run, roof, Steamboat. To schedule a roof estimate, please visit us at steamboatroofing.com. Again, that's steamboatroofing.com. This is Matt with Steamboat Roofing Company, and we're proud Sailors sports sponsors. See you out there.
Time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
My name is Nikita Andre. I'm number 11, and I'm a little bit everywhere in position. I played soccer since I was 3. My goals for this team this year is for us to succeed and grow strong bonds. My personal goal for this season is to grow my mindset. Outside of soccer, I work a lot. I hang out with my friends, and I enjoy the sun. Favorite classes in school? I love my yearbook class, and I love Unified PE because they really expand my brain in the way it should. What did I do over the summer? I worked a lot, and I hung out with so many friends, and I spent so much time in the sun and the water, and I went all over the place. After graduation, I'm hoping to go off to college, get smarter in college, and hope for the best, and hopefully find somewhere I love and do something I love with the people I love. My favorite movie, probably like Legally Blonde, classic. It's a full classic. My favorite book, Red Fish, Green Fish, Blue Fish, No Fish by Dr. Seuss. It really inspired me since a young age, and I would love to keep that. I am Nikita Andre, and I'm proud to be a Steamboat Sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
Hey, I'm Brian Ripley.
And I'm Justin Reed.
We are with the Paoli Group. The Paoli Group has made the strategic move to join forces with the agency.
We are proud supporters of Steamboat Sailor Sports.
As a high school coach and a member of the Paoli Group, our team is dedicated to serving the community and finding ways to give back.
Just like a Steamboat Sailor, we value teamwork, integrity, and character.
For all your real estate needs, find us at thepaoligroup.com. Let's go Sailors.
Jason here with One Off Auto Center. Schedule your vehicle today to have it ready for spring. Welcome that spring weather in with 15% off any oil change, only at One Off Auto Center. We'll inspect tires, brakes, and fluid levels so you can hit the road with confidence. 15% off all oil changes now at One Off Auto Center until April 30th. Give us a call at 970-871-1346 or book online at oneoffautocenter.com. One Off Auto Center.
We go the extra mile.
Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services is proud to bring you this broadcast of Sailor Sports. They know each athlete has worked hard and dedicated themselves to their sport. That's how Mountain West was built, through hard work and dedication. Their local agents are ready to find an auto, home, business, health, or farm and ranch policy to fit your life. Visit one of their offices in Steamboat, Craig, or Meeker, and good luck, Sailors. Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services, solutions for life.
Time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
My name name is Izzy Sarasoli. My number is 24 and I'm a defender. I've been playing soccer since I was about 5 years old. My goal for this team is to be successful but keep having fun. My personal goals is to put in my best every day at practice and during games. Outside of soccer, I work a lot and I love to ski with my friends and family. My favorite class is Spanish because it gets me excited to be able to speak a different language. Over the summer, I'm traveling and checking out colleges across the country. And then plans after graduation, I'm moving to California and going to college there. And then my favorite movie is Ocean's 8 because the woman inspired me to do great things. And my favorite book is The Princess Bride because I love her. And I'm Izzy Sarasoli and I'm proud to be a Steamboat Sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
Jason here with One Off Auto Center. Schedule your vehicle today to have it ready for spring. Welcome that spring weather in with 15% off any oil change, only at One Off Auto Center. We'll inspect tires, brakes, and fluid levels so you can hit the road with confidence. 15% off all oil changes now at One Off Auto Center until April 30th. Give us a call at 970-871-1346 or book online at oneoffautocenter.com. One Off Auto Center.
We go the extra mile.
Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services is proud to bring you this broadcast of Sailor Sports. They know each athlete has worked hard and dedicated themselves to their sport. That's how Mountain West was built, through hard work and dedication. Their local agents are ready to find an auto, home, business, health, or farm and ranch policy to fit your life. Visit one of their offices in Steamboat, Craig, or Meeker, and good luck, sailors. Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services, solutions for life.
Time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
My name is Malevian Barkham. My number is 11 and I play right and left wing. I've been playing soccer since I was 7 and my goals for this team is to improve our connection and succeed and win games. And my personal goals is to improve my skills. Outside of soccer, I play basketball and my favorite class in school is probably yearbook or ceramics. Over the summer, I work and hang out with friends. My plans after graduation is to attend college to further my education. And my favorite book is probably Perks of Being a Wallflower because I like the message it portrays. And I am Malevian Barkham and I am proud to be a Steamboat Sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
Steamboat Sailor Soccer on KTYV Sports on FM is brought to you by
our friends at Yampa Valley Bank, Alpine Lumber, Steamboat Roofing Company, Mountain West Insurance,
Ellens & Strom Attorneys at Law,
Mountain Eye Works,
One Off Auto Center,
Mountain Mattress and Furniture,
Dotson Payment Solutions,
the Paoli Group,
Steamboat Ace Hardware,
and the all-new Steamboat Motors.
Steamboat Sailor Soccer on KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7 and steamboatradio.com.
Brian Harvey, Kenny Reisman, live from Gardner Field as your Steamboat Sailors are getting ready to take on the BASALT Longhorns. How about now, Kenny? Is that a little better?
No, I don't think I'm hearing you through the headset.
Keep talking.
All right, I'm going to keep talking. We're back at Gardner Field. Whoa, it's been a minute for me. This is fun, and it's senior night here at Gardner Field.
Is that better?
Oh, that's great. Harv.
Okay, there we go.
The magician again, Brian Harvey. He was Matt Damon's understudy in the movie The Martian. For multiple reasons.
As the Boston accent.
That's right.
So,
Boston, what do we got going, Harv? Big Western Slope tilt.
Absolutely. Right now, BASALT, they're hungry. I don't know if they had the late spring break like we have. Kenny, you've been through this before with a multitude of sports and kids. This is always interesting because they've had one practice since rolling rifle 10-0. The game got stopped early. BASALT's only got 2 wins, but this is one of those you don't want to look past it.
Yeah, and normally what happens in these is it takes a few minutes, right, for the kind of connection to get reconnected for the girls coming off the spring break. And so we'll see what the first 5 or 8 minutes look like for us. If we can just kind of manage it for the first 8 minutes or so, I think then we'll be in really good shape to probably roll based upon records. But Harv, you've watched enough high school soccer.
Anything can happen. Anything can happen.
Yeah.
So Eric Bender, senior night tonight. So he's taking a leave of absence for this game. I appreciate you stepping in. It's been fun working with Mr. Bender, and that's how I refer to him because he was my son's 8th grade math teacher, one of his faves.
How'd Griff do in that class?
He crushed it.
Yeah.
He's very good at math.
Charlie loved Bender as a teacher as well. Bender's
he's
a great dude.
Phenomenal teacher. And unlike me, Griff did not get the math gene from his dad. He may have gotten it from his grandfather, but he did not get it from me.
Harv, I saw Griff skiing. I meant to tell you this about 3 weeks ago or so, for about a month ago, late afternoon powder day. He was ripping it through like 230 trees with like a little gaggle of teenagers. He got the skiing gene from you. He looked really good.
He may have passed his dad at this point in the world, but yeah. And you know what's? It's a powder day. It was. He was probably on his 2-inch wide ID1 mogul skis as well, which always cracks me up when people are like, "Oh, I got my big fat." What I'm like, my kid skis on skis that we skied on in the '90s, Kenny.
I love it. Old school. So what do we got for seniors here? How many for Steamboat High?
We have a gaggle of seniors, and a lot of them, I believe all of them, are probably out on the field. We see Millette Van Blarkum here on the near side. I cannot...
Yeah, I think it's 10 seniors on the roster. I'm going to be running the camera tonight also, people, if you're out there listening. I have not run the camera since Durango 3 years ago when I was solo in that Cook River booth for a girls' playoff game. I think it was a COVID year.
Yeah.
It was like in June. My text blew up that day. I've never gotten as many texts as I was forgetting to move the camera.
It's a challenge, and I think you are up for it. Right now, BASALT controlling the ball. Kenny, I'm looking for another roster because the one that I have is alphabetical, and I'm sorry, that just is really hard to... I've got a good idea of whom everyone is. The yellow cleats over there, that's Haley Bender with the ball on the far side. Ball goes out of bounds, and interestingly enough, Kenny, because I know I see you in the crowd every now and then, but Haley Bender got moved from the back line.
Yes.
She volunteered to play up top, and she has been just dominating up there, which has been awesome.
Yeah, that's a good volunteer move, right? Hey, Coach, put me up top. Let me score some goals. Here comes
Millette Van Blarkum.
Yeah, Millette.
Into the box.
Solid hooper as well. She was out on the basketball team.
Nice cross.
That's a great little cross.
So 0-0, the score just underway here. Sailors are in all black with red numbers. It really doesn't matter that the uniform numbers are in alphabetical order and not numerical order because I can't see the numbers anyway.
No, this is the worst uniform combination for number viewing that we've ever created.
That's Ellie Mitchell on the far side, one of our seniors. Looks like she's playing a holding midfield position. She's going to throw the ball in. And it looks like, is that Ray Alexa coming in, or excuse me?
Oh, yeah, we just had did we have a sub there? Maybe they wanted to get another senior on there? I'm not sure what happened.
Or we were playing with...
There's OG with the ball.
And that's...
Did Rob go with the old 12 person on the field trick?
He may have. That's Izzy Sarasoli, or he went with 10. Who knows?
Oh, yeah, maybe 10.
So Sarasoli on the far side, trying to cross that ball. And again, I think the Sailors getting their feet underneath them. Zoe Beckner with a through ball there to Millette Van Blarkum. She puts one on frame. And a nice stop there by the goaltender here, Ruthie LaFaro.
Good left-footed take by Millette there. Like one nice prep touch onto her left foot.
Didn't even think about it, right?
No.
Love
nice
to see
shot
that.
on goal. So who's that? That's
Dietrich right there. She's the lone freshman and a solid player. Very reminiscent of Gwen Jamieson. Here's a through ball here into the box. Shot! Score! The Sailors bury it. Haley Bender with the goal. So the senior lights up the lamp first.
Not bad. Proud Papa down there watching it happen. So hard. How are we ranking Rob Bowman's coaching move to put Haley Bender up top?
Well, he said it was her idea, and he's like, I'm not arguing with her. And I'm like, you're a smart man.
She's a baller, Bender. Like, doesn't matter the sport. I think she just got Athlete of the Year award.
She did.
Kudos to her.
She and Talon Anderson.
Oh, Talon did also?
Yeah, they had co-winners.
Yeah, where's Talon Anderson on the field?
She's
outside left back?
She's usually right central back, but I am not seeing her actually right now.
Okay.
And I don't exactly know why, because she's been starting and playing unless she's dinged up.
Okay. Nice little takeaway there.
That's Dietrich. She's so solid.
Read that really well. Super simple ball out wide. Then get it out of trouble. Ball couldn't quite connect to OG. Nice little move by Basalt.
Now, is it Golashevsky or Golowitzki?
I'm going with just OG. Isn't that what they call her?
They do. But I like to let our listeners who may not know all the nicknames.
Okay.
That's Alexa right there as she puts the ball up. It's too bad that her sister... Oh, there it goes.
We just lost her roster.
We just lost her roster. We got plenty of those. But it's back.
Ball into the center of the final third here. Attacking third for Basalt. Basalt in white, going left to right on Harvey's radio dial. Who's this out wide there? That's a nice little touch. And that's a great overlapping run.
Oh, beautiful.
And then a ball played weak side. This is really good. Oh! Just sends it across. Okay, I feel bad that I don't know who made this run, and my eyesight's not good enough to tell you, but the outside right back made a great overlapping run, which drew the central defense towards ball side, and then a really nice cross over to Millette, who had space open, although maybe they said she was offsides.
I guess they're saying she's offside. That's too bad, because it was a great ball, split the defender.
A nice little first touch shot there by Millette. She's got a nose for the goal.
She's got two sweet shots right now. In fact, I believe 2 of the 3 shots as the Sailors are up 1-0. All right, now I've worked my magic and I'm on max prep.
Okay. That was Izzy Sarasoli, outside right back, with that great overlapping run. Just connecting on numbers and names here.
All right, now I've got a numerical roster. I pulled it up on my computer. That's Bender.
Still going.
We know from the yellow cleats. Yes. She puts that ball through far side.
And that's a goal.
And a shot and a goal. And I believe that's Sophie Chirillo, if I can read that number correctly on the far side.
We think that might have been Sophie Trujillo.
No. Or was it Emma Broyles? Could have been. Again, these numbers are brutal. Now, they did away with them on the football field thanks to Allie Alexander, who's the team mom manager.
Emma Broyles on senior day from Haley Bender.
So, senior.
Yeah, Haley Bender with the assist right there. Nice little toe poke. That's sometimes all it takes, Harv, right?
Just got to get a foot on it, right?
It's like a hockey move. Just, play the puck forward.
Well, and here's the thing: is Emma Broyles she was dinged up. She was on the sort of injured reserve to start the season, so she didn't play early, and she's been kind of still, I don't think, playing at 100%. Dispossessed there.
That was a great tackle.
Golashevsky bringing the ball in. She cuts in. She's going to send that ball on frame, far post. Oh, nearly slipped by Rufi Lafaro, who's getting a workout right now, Kenny.
Harv, we worried about the first 8 minutes. I think the girls have answered the bell, don't you think?
Yep, they figured it out.
Really solid. This is Ellie Mitchell. I think it's Ellie Mitchell. Yeah, Ellie Mitchell had that great tackle. Ooh, what a great little step right there.
Alexa.
As well.
Out of bounds she goes.
Yeah, Grace Alexa reading that play really well from the center back spot.
So again, unless Talon, I think Talon has braids, which is why. So she's central back. So stopper or sweeper? What's the
Well, they're playing two flat is my guess.
Okay.
Harv, they got rid of that term shortly after we stopped playing.
Yeah, see, I'm very old. Look, there's a lot of things that are different.
Who's our keeper there? Is that Wilson?
No. I believe that is Fontaine.
Fontaine?
No. Fountain, excuse me. Olivia Fountain.
Olivia Fountain in goal there.
Yeah, so they go back and forth. They've been splitting time for most of the season. Fountain, I believe, is a senior. Oh, maybe not.
Fountain's
I think we got another,
junior. Nice little dish by Zoe Beckner there out wide. I think that's Broyles again coming in. She plays it back across to OG. OG with a rocket. Oh,
that one goes
really nice possession.
The pass of death, as Joey Rind would call it.
Which pass is that? The pass across?
So, coming back from the goal line, sending it back.
Oh, we like that one.
Yeah, sending the ball back. It was a really nice pass by Emma Broyles, and good shot there by Golashevsky. So we're down to 32-51. Sailors on top, 2-0 the score. I'd like to thank our friends at Mountain Mattress and Furniture, helping you and the Sailors get a good night's sleep. Come in for a test nap today in Loggers Lane. Dotson Payment Solutions, bringing you local point of sale payment solutions, loyalty programs, gift cards, and more to you and your business.
Nice pressure by Millette. So if you're watching at home, what Millette did really well there was she never let the defender who was trying to get the ball turn. She just kept, and she didn't foul her either. Just kept forcing her backwards. Won the throw in.
Kenny, you're doing an awesome job on the camera. I'm getting texts left and right. They're like, is Spielberg on the camera
left
today?
And right. Yes.
You know that I can't tell my left or my right.
I really capture the moment.
Oh, beautiful
nice
ball there by
you
Alexa.
Called it, Harv. Millette's in. I like the pass of death call. We could anticipate a pass of death.
And he has a Spanish name for it. Oh. So we're going to have to get with Joey.
Muerto. Pase de muerto.
Yeah.
Maybe. We got that's a corner of death to get a video over there.
Sailors, first corner kick of the game.
They might play short. They do. They play it to Beckner. Beckner back out to OG. OG's looking to serve this, but that was a little too slow developing. But number 22 is going to clean this one up. There's Talon Anderson. Okay, we found her.
She's got her hair. She's doing a different hairstyle.
Different, and I think that's Broyles winning a corner.
It's like I think she's got cornrows, fresh off the beach.
Oh yeah, there we go.
So
that's
which will confuse an announcer. So Broyles is going to take this one. They're going to go short again. This ball.
Referee Dave Grinnell did not like something there. Maybe the ball was
They
moving.
went too quick. I think.
Went too quick.
Yeah, so Zoe Beckner on the far side there. You can tell Zoe's got those bright pink cleats.
Yeah.
And Broyles is going to put this one in the box and out of the box, up top. Back to Anderson. Anderson's going to send that one in. Sailors working it to the top of the box.
Oh, that's ball spinning. We're going to get another corner kick. To any grandparents out there listening, Harv, a great little gift right now would be various colored cleats to help your child, because it helps us as announcers.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Even if
the brighter, the better.
The brighter, the better. Oh,
that one goes out of bounds.
Yeah. That's a tough short corner that way, because you run the risk of being offsides as well on the back pass. But so it goes.
2-0 the score, 30 minutes, 4 seconds left and counting.
So where do we stand in the...
I think we're 4-1-1 in league play. Okay. 17th in the state. We got to be in the top 16 to have a home playoff game.
Yeah.
And basically, we've got 3 games here this week. We'll be carrying this one and Saturday's game against Lewis Palmer, which is, they're a 4A school.
Yep.
Rob's basically, if we can win 2 of the 3, that should set us up nicely for the league playoffs and hopefully leapfrog us into a top 15 spot and get us a home playoff game at the very least. So the challenge, Sailors played a really tough schedule. So the ball out wide. Who was
off? Offsides. I think Millette must have been offsides again. What a great look that was.
I didn't see it.
No, I didn't.
I thought, I'm looking at a line of defenders, but it's from the kick. It's from when the ball is kicked.
Yeah.
So 29:01. That ball served up, and Sailors can't quite settle. Now they do.
There by Beckner. Beckner's tough in the center of the field there.
Van Blarkum bringing it in. Yes, she is.
There she is again. No,
that's Dietrich.
It's Dietrich over to Beckner.
And she's going to
out wide to Sarasoli.
And that's Haley Bender sends that ball nicely down that far flank.
Well, I think Sarasoli possibly got subbed out. We had somebody else in, maybe number 17 out wide. I think that's Naomi Baumgartner.
You are correct, my friend.
Coach Baumgartner's
heck of a basketball player.
Yeah, she's a good basketball player as well. They got half the basketball team out here, right? They got Millette, they got Haley, they got Talon Anderson. She's a hooper.
Absolutely.
They have Baumgartner. It's great. Little multi-sport athlete.
Van Blarkum is also a basketball player.
Yeah.
Trying to see. I don't know about Zoe Beckner. But yeah, and the basketball team should be... They're losing Bender, and that's tough because she's got some length. But I think they're going to be tough next year.
All right.
It'll be Sean Baumgartner's 3rd year as girls coach, and I think... post-COVID, they're starting to figure it out. We had a real challenge during COVID, right? Because we couldn't get gym time.
And their roster numbers were so small then.
Yeah.
Good to see them on the upswing. That ball's played out wide there.
Sarasoli.
Oh, Sarasoli. They moved over onto the left flank now. Okay, that's what they did.
Sends it down to Van Blarkum. Van Blarkum can't
That's a turnover. Let's go to goal.
Olivia Golashevsky with the ball brings it to the central part of the pitch. Now all the way across, going near to far.
So not bad by OG, and this could actually turn into she's offsides again. So when OG had that turnover, she had that turnover right about there, right about where Millette is. And we had numbers to kind of attack. When OG went horizontal, it allowed BASALT to get back in numbers. Right? So our best time to go forward is immediately off a turnover there. With that said, she did a great job keeping possession and then played a beautiful ball to Millette.
Oh, that's not what I wanted to do.
Ball played back to our keeper to kind of reset. Played out wide to Sarasoli. Sarasoli dispossessed, but somebody won it back there. That is... I'm going to get that name by the end of this one. That's OG again. Tireless working by OG. Great win by her.
And what did they call throw-in?
Throw-in. Ball got played out wide.
Keep talking, Kenny.
Okay.
I'm trying to fix something over here.
Just sorting out our central midfielders. OG with it right there. Great control. And... just deflected off of Millette, and that's going to be a goal kick for BASALT. 2-0, 25 minutes left in this first half. Steamboat Sailors are up against BASALT Longhorns. Had a goal from Haley Bender early on, and then a goal from Emma Broyles, my apologies. Emma Broyles shortly after that, assisted by Haley Bender. Ball played wide. There's Broyles with the intercept. BASALT's going to try to clear it, and they do. Nice possession there by Talon Anderson. Nope, that was Grace Alexa. Nice D. And off we go. That's a great turn. Great turn, and OG looking again with a little split ball to Millette.
And she was on sides, but she can't catch up to the ball.
No. So that's a great example. So on that one right there, we win the turnover right around 40 yards out. And it was the other central midfielder who won that one. I'm going to get the names at some point. That was Dietrich, who won it. Gave a quick little ball up to OG, and then OG with another great ball forward. So we went vertical really quickly. It was just what I was talking about just minutes earlier. OG's got good vision, Harv.
Absolutely.
Yes.
She's such a solid player. And I think in 3A, this team only lost to Battle Mountain 1-0, and it was on a freak goal early, and then they just held on. Sailors, according to Coach, really dominated that game. They just couldn't put the ball in, and that was before they had Haley Bender up top. Mm-hmm. So now they're pushing OG, Olivia Golashevsky, up top and trying to get those two to work together and create some magic, which it's 2-0 right now. Dietrich with the ball. Pushes it wide, looking for Broyles down that far side. Couldn't quite connect with her. Back to Baumgartner. Now back to Dietrich. Dietrich down that side flank. Tries to work that ball in there to Dixie. Is that Dixie Barnes out there on the far side? So that's good. Coach already lengthening the bench here as the Sailors work the ball along the back line here at midfield, and then they try to push it up here this near flank and can't. Dispossessed momentarily by the Lady Longhorns, but that one's taken away there by number 7, Zoe Beckner.
And was Zoe trying to play it up to Dixie Barnes? Is that Dixie Barnes up
on
top,
the far
right?
side? Yes.
Okay.
If my eyes,
I think you're right.
My eyes do not deceive me.
I do.
I believe that is her. So
nice tackle just before by Grace Alexa, who, similar to what Millette did earlier on the other part of the field, just did not let her opponent turn on her. That's good footwork right there by Dietrich. Ball played to Alexa, out wide to Sarah Soli. Sarah Soli looks to spin a bit. She does. Plays a short one to Millette. Nice little ball into OG. Great possession by OG. She looks to split again to Millette. I think Millette's not tracking that one down. So Rob would say that ball needs a little what, Harv?
Texture.
A little texture on that ball.
For you golfers out there, some sandwich.
A little sandwich spinorama.
Hey, speaking of which,
let's check it.
Charlie, is he playing golf this spring for Worcester Academy?
For Worcester Academy. He's been playing at courses that I can't even pronounce. A lot of vowels.
I could probably help you with all those pronunciations.
Yeah, Guayaquil golf course or something like that.
I wonder if they actually play Tabor. We used to play Worcester in everything, and I looked at the schedule. We just don't play them in very much anymore.
Yeah, I saw they play in Northville, Mount Herman, maybe Suffern Academy.
Suffolk,
maybe something like that. A couple of different schools, and they played in soccer. I did notice that.
All right.
You don't get there's not a lot of video or live scoring updates from the Worcester Academy golf program.
No.
So, you don't get to see it. We had a great time watching Worcester Academy basketball this winter in the NEPSAC. Harv's familiar with the NEPSAC, New England Prep School Athletic Conference. There were a bunch of D1 players out on that court.
Oh, yeah.
Which was cool.
Prep school basketball has gotten a whole lot better. Far side.
That's Dixie Barnes, right?
Dixie Barnes down that
inside to Bender. And let's get it this way.
Bender at the top of the box. Oh, couldn't quite get.
Yep. OG with hands to the face. She just didn't have the quite prep touch. It was under in traffic.
Take this opportunity to thank Steamboat Ace Hardware, the helpful place for hardware, plumbing, tools, grills, garden, and more. Sailors able to corral that punt, but ball's back.
Harv, when you talk about best things to reemerge since COVID, where does the popcorn machine at Ace fall for you?
That's a good thing.
It's so nice that that's back.
Yes, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
And now I'm more apt to use a shovel.
Yeah, maybe use
the scoop.
Well, they got the electric dispenser now. They went highbrow on their Ace popcorn machine.
I got to go check that out.
Yeah, they always have it folded up. They're so nice over there at Ace Hardware.
Bender tries to...
Yeah, she's going to track this down. That's what speed does, right? She wins that turnover right there. Kind of relentless pursuit. Kind of looking for the student section to get going here at Gardner Field. So if you're a student out there listening, you wonder if you should come down, the answer is yes. It's beautiful out. Nice ball by Dixie Barnes out wide. That was Dietrich out to Dixie Barnes.
So ball dispossessed. And
let's see if we can get our numbers back here. Yes, that was a good ball and good possession by... But Sarasoli's going to win it, and Sarasoli's going to go look to attack. Keep going, keep going, keep going.
Down this left flank, trying to bring it into the box. And now here comes the Longhorns back the other way. Ball controlled. It goes out of bounds, and it's going to
be good guy, good girls.
So it'll be a Sailor throw in here. Sarasoli's going to take it here near side, right at midfield. Looks like the Sailors are going to get some subs here.
Okay, just so we can learn more names here that I can.
On numbers that we can't read.
Okay, going out. OG, Millette, Dixie Barnes, someone from the back. It might have been Alexa. That looks like a Brayback far wide. Maybe it's not. Do we have a Brayback on this team?
We do not.
Oh.
We do not. So, Mr. Brayback confirmed that.
How do we still not have a Brayback?
No Brayback.
What's the matter with this program?
So
it does look like it could be one of your kin out there.
So ball goes out of bounds. It'll be a throw in here near side. Sailors leading 2-0. We'll take this opportunity to thank Ellens and Strom, attorneys at law. When life throws you a red flag, Ellens and Strom, attorneys at law, has your back. Criminal, civil, estate planning, real estate, business, and so much more. Go to ellensstrom.com.
All right, I think Bryn Rose came in. Maybe as a holding central midfielder right there.
She is a beast. She is such a solid player. Hard to get around. And ball in. There's
step by Dietrich, and then Bender's in. Bender's in.
She's got a breakaway here to the top of the box, and she's got her second goal.
She buries it
of the game. Haley Bender on senior night puts that one to the back of the net.
That away. That away. Nice smooth finish by Haley Bender, right there.
And Emma Broyles had the other one. So we've gotten goals, 2 from Bender, 1 from Broyles.
Yeah, I missed who gave that little ball, that little through ball. My apologies. We're going to have to go back and watch
I'm going to say Zoe Beckner.
Yeah, maybe it was Beckner.
Often wrong, never in doubt. Ball works back off the kick.
Henley Kerrigan out there as well, Harv.
She's played very well for one of the younger players out there as a sophomore.
She is a sophomore.
Yes.
Tell you what, Dietrich as a freshman,
the future's
could
bright.
Be the newcomer of the Western Slope League, huh?
Well, and if we can get Ray Alexa back, life would be really, really good.
And might we get Ray Alexa back?
Not this year. She's hurt.
Shoot.
Knee injury.
Oh, what a shame.
She's done. And so she and her sister were unable to play ever together because her sister was a stud last year as a freshman, Ray. So anyway.
But did Grace not play last year?
Grace is a Nordic athlete, and she didn't get done with world championships and some of the other stuff she had going on last year until mid-March, so she played JV when she could play.
Got it.
So, and it's tough in Colorado. They start the spring season first week of March when we've got a good 12 feet of snow on Gardner Field.
Yep. And then it snows.
Yeah.
Like Rob and I have talked for years, right? If there's ever a drought, just start the spring sports season up.
Bryn Rose sends
That's
that
gonna
ball
go all the way to the keeper, unfortunately.
Not enough texture. Should have used a sand wedge on that one.
Yep.
So, Charlie, will he be coming home?
Yeah. Charlie will be home right around the end of May. My hunch is you can find him out at Haymaker a lot. He's going to be put a resume into the city of Steamboat Springs to umpire some adult league softball or something like that.
Does he know what he's in for?
And I think
fortunately Joey Rind and Brian Harvey have retired from playing softball. So
exactly. And then I think he'd probably do some HAB camps on the basketball court, and then maybe some soccer academy stuff, and make a little hodgepodge of a summer out of it.
Excellent. Dietrich puts that ball in. Zoe Beckner tries to get a foot on it.
I'm sure a lot of chores around the house.
Yeah, sure.
In all likelihood.
I'll get that done, Dad.
Yeah.
Rufy LaFaro, who's had a busy day in the goal for the Basalt Longhorns, puts that ball towards midfield. Beckner tries to settle. She can't. Sailors do control and work that ball wide. Steamboat trying to work that far flank. That's Broyles now on the far side. Getting a little bit of help there from Dietrich. Ball goes out of bounds on the far side. 3-0 the score. 15 minutes left in this first half. Thanks to our friends at the Paoli Group with the International Real Estate Brokerage, the agency. Let Chris Paoli and his team help you with all your real estate needs. The Paoli Group has you covered.
I hear great things about that place. The Paoli Group, or the agency, I should say. The Paoli Group also.
Yeah, in fact, I've seen you in a few videos these days. You're getting very active on social media, Kenny.
Oh, you got to check me out if you're listening. What's my handle? Kenny Reisman 1, maybe. Harv, it's something. I made a few goals starting 2025, and social media activity was one of them, which is good, except, my goodness, you can go down some rabbit holes.
Yes, you can.
But, yeah, so far so good on it. Appreciate you watching some of that stuff.
Henley Kerrigan trying to put that ball.
Yeah, Kerrigan's still on it. I think maybe Ellie Mitchell came in maybe up top there, I think, for Haley Bender, number 6. That's Ellie Mitchell.
Ellie Mitchell.
And Sarasoli's going to collect it. Nice pressure by Ellie Mitchell. That could be a handball. Nope, they say play on. And nice little touch that was Rose. Just a little touch to Dietrich. I like that. No, that might have been... Oh, no.
No, that's Dietrich. That was Dietrich with the ball.
And then it was Rose who gave it up. I just want to once again thank Rob Bowman for ordering these uniforms where, I bet $1,000 that number 18 is the same as number 19.
They look very similar.
And now I don't think it's even number 18 that I'm looking at. I think it's number 16 that I'm looking at.
Well, that's because...
that's a great run by Kerrigan. Kerrigan's in.
To the goal line.
Pasa de Muerto.
Tries to put that ball back. So that's why we're sponsored by...
the eye doctor.
Absolutely.
Yes, Harv.
Mountain Eye Works, helping you and the refs see better for all your eye care needs in Central Park Plaza, in Craig on Victory Way, and online at mountaineyeworks.com. Let Dr. Erica and her team help you out. Sailors getting some subs in there, and I believe
I'm going to try to
that is Ayla Oslowski here on the near side,
really
number
is.
14.
Yep. Ayla Oslowski.
She looks a lot like Sage Tebenkamp, but Tebenkamp wears the KT tape. So that's how I tell her apart. Just giving you my trade secrets as Beckner with the ball puts it to Kerrigan here wide, and that ball goes across the goal line, and the Sailors are going to get a corner kick here.
The other player who just stepped in, number 13, that's Sage Tebenkamp, who you were talking about. You're right. They do look identical. Orange shoes for Sage Tebenkamp.
Oh, and Tebenkamp's not wearing the KT tape.
Just go orange shoes. That's a good thing. Okay. Shoes on.
Oh, she's got the red KT tape over her knee.
Corner kick. It's coming from over there.
Henley puts that one.
Played in. Can we get something?
Oh, yeah.
What a play by Rose. I think that was Rose.
It was.
Yes.
It was. Bryn nearly put that one in.
Thigh trap onto the left-footed volley. That would have been a cracker of a goal. There was someone else who came in. We're going to try to find that person.
So we're down to 11:35. Goal kick here for Basalt. Sailors on top 3-0. 2 goals by Haley Bender and another goal by Emma Broyles. So all senior scoring here on senior night here.
That's a good way to do it. Harv, hey, Rob's made a bunch of subs so far. I'm guessing he's played about 18 players or so. I'm not seeing a drop off. Has that kind of been the way it's been this year?
He's got a long bench, and he's got some solid players right now. Now, we're not playing Battle Mountain,
correct?
So
fair enough. Yeah,
that does give him. And I'm not knocking Basalt right now, but they've only got 2 wins on the season.
Great overlapping run.
Oh, beautiful ball right down that right flank.
Yes.
A little too much on it. Not enough.
Not enough texture right there. That might have been number 10. I can't quite tell. It could be. No, that's 10's Millette.
Yeah,
it
it's
wasn't
not
Millette.
So here comes Basalt back the other way. A rare opportunity here on the Sailor side of the pitch, but not for long. As Steamboat sends it down that far flank. Ball goes out of bounds. Rose is going to throw that ball in on the far side.
It might be Emmy Watson who gave that ball. I think that is who it is. Who's in at central midfield right now. Harv, number 8.
Number 8 would be Emmy Watson.
Yeah, she has stepped up, forced that.
But that could be a 0, a 6.
No, I'm going that's Emmy. It looks like Emmy, too.
All right. So that's Tebenkamp working it over to Oslowski. And down this, Ayla sends that down to Kerrigan. Kerrigan kind of trips over the ball, but sends it back to Oslowski as she works it back across the back line. And Talon Anderson's going to put that one wide. Sailor settling on that far pitch at midfield, down that
little touch.
Right flank, and here comes Steamboat.
And Emmy's just going to pressure that really good from Emmy.
So Emmy Watson, a junior. And that's the thing, Sailors, we don't rebuild, we reload. The future's bright here. And with us being in 3A right now, I think good things can happen.
You can make a run in 3A.
I think Chassa is not treating us very fairly. And, we saw it this fall with the boys. I'm telling you, we played Cherry Creek Academy. I don't want to do the coulda, shoulda, wouldas, but if we had played them and it wasn't snow in a blizzard, and believe it or not, they had the advantage. Their field is perfectly flat, no crown, so it's a different kind of pitch. And then it was just dumping snow, and they got a couple fluky goals and some bad calls. There's a PK in there. I know I'm a bit. They call me Homer Harvey.
They do at times call you a Homer. Harv, you guys were great on the radio on that game. I was listening from afar, and
it was a tough one.
That was a blast, and I was able to FaceTime those boys on their way down, and gosh, that was so much fun to feel connected to them.
Well, it was one of those. If they had beaten that team, they would have gone far. And that was a really good squad. And Olivia Fountain one times it.
You're telling me that we're 17th right now. If you can get up to 13, that's a great little ball. Kerrigan's going to just...
almost.
Yeah.
Henley nearly kicked that out of the goalkeeper's hands. Goalkeeper distributes.
That was Ellie Mitchell had a great ball right there through to Kerrigan. Ellie's got it again and plays to Kerrigan again. Kerrigan's a bit of a just workhorse, huh? Just keeps going.
She's a solid player, and she's just a sophomore.
She was looking there for, that might have been Broyles cutting in. I think it might be Baumgartner.
On the far side?
Yeah.
No, I think you're right.
I think cleats. I think that's Naomi Baumgartner, no?
No, I think that's Broyles.
That's Broyles.
Yeah, Naomi's hair's a little darker, I think. Emma Broyles is 18.
Yep.
So that looks like an 18 to me, but it's hard to tell.
Yeah, I think you're right. It's good possession.
Oh, beautiful
Served
ball.
in. Can we
beautiful
get
ball. Henley. No! Stepped over it. Couldn't quite put it in. That ball crossed from the far side to the near right across the goal mouth. Henley Kerrigan slides that one across the top of the box. Sailors can't connect. Basalt doing a good job getting that ball out. And here come the Longhorns.
Great ball by Emma Broyles. Harv
that was
floating that in. She played it perfectly because it was outside the reach of the keeper. And then you got defenders running backwards on it, which is really hard. And Kerrigan is going to want that one back. But she's shaking her head right now, but she was in the right spot.
She absolutely was.
Yeah.
She was where she needed to be. She just needed to get a body part on it and couldn't quite do it. So we're down to 6:28 left in this first half, 3-0 the score. Big shout out, of course, to our friends at Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services, bringing you the insurance goal of the game. Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services, solutions for life. Also like to thank our friends at Steamboat Roofing. For all your roofing needs, go to steamboatroofing.com, helping the Sailors raise the roof after every victory. Ball goes back out of bounds. Another throw in here. This one will be for the Longhorns as they're trying to work the ball out of their own end. Sailors not letting them do that. And right now, Olivia Fountain is playing more of a sweeper-keeper position, and she's not even getting action, and she's about 40 yards out of the net right now. Kenny, you played goal. These games aren't quite as much fun for the goalkeeper.
No, these are the games where at halftime you're telling coach, hey, coach,
can I play out?
How about a little run up top for the keeper? Come on, coach.
I
doubt. Oh, that's offsides right there. Yeah. I doubt she's going up to Rob and saying, you know what, whatever you do, don't take me out of goal.
Yeah.
No.
Well, Fountain had a goal in that game against Rifle. So.
All right.
So that was a 10-0 game. They were trying so hard to get Ella Wilson a goal, and she must have had 6 or 7 shots.
No.
And, when you're a goaltender for a team like Rifle, you get a lot of shots.
Yeah.
She was really good. She just was pummeled. So the goalkeeper played very well. Oh, there's a trip, and that should be a free kick.
I'm not sure who got dropped there. It might have been...
That's goalish. Ellie Mitchell. Is that who that is?
No, that might be Emmy Watson again.
It is Emmy Watson.
Yeah, Emmy going to take this thing? Let's get this on frame, Emmy.
All right, there she goes.
Oh, that's a rocket.
Beautiful drive, just wide. Need to go far post on that one.
Yes.
But she went near side, and that one goes wide, and it will be a goal kick.
That was humming.
4:20 left in this first half.
There's an emotional moment occurring here. Senior night. I don't know if you can catch that. We got the parents heading down to the field. I still remember Macy's senior night. I remember Charlie's 5 senior night.
All
those were fun.
Working the ball in, ball pinballing around here.
But it's just such a culmination of emotions, Harv. If you spend so much time at these games and driving places and practices and.
Oh yeah, you started, games out west of town back when there was a field there by.
Absolutely, by Montessori.
Yeah. And ball through.
That's going to run out for an end line. We're not getting that ball today.
And
what we kind of need on that ball in some ways is we need our forward to start really wide, so that this forward can start making an angled run, not a long run, but an angled run that's going to keep her parallel with the final defender, and then play that ball.
Perhaps
Mr.
Bender and his math skills could help teach.
He could diagram
some angles,
the geometry of that.
Yeah. So, and
frankly, that Bender has not done this is outrageous to me.
Yeah.
I'm going to talk to Bender about this.
Tebenkamp with the ball, gets it up to Rose. Rose puts that ball through.
This is Mitchell?
I think that's Watson.
Oh, no, that's OG.
Oh,
right
Olivia Golich.
Yep.
There we go. So 9, 8.
7. 7's out there.
Just the numbers are so hard to see. All right, finally. Olivia Fountain's going to get a ball.
She's going to touch?
And she's going to put that one out of bounds.
Not necessarily.
I wouldn't have done that.
No. That's one you might want to just tell her, hey,
I think she
possess that, or play it long. Now, if you're under pressure,
yes,
we like that one.
So working the ball up, Sailors.
2 minutes left here in the first half. 3-0 lead by the Sailors. Feels pretty comfy. Always like more. We want that insurance goal of the game, which we might have to wait until the second half for that one. But here's OG. She might have second thoughts about waiting. Plays it, simple one to Emmy Watson. Emmy back to OG. OG's trying to get through. That ball kicked out to Broyles. That's going to be scooped up by the keeper.
Emma trying to get her second goal of the game.
Yep.
Got a shot from the top of the box. And this is Ruthie LaFaro putting that ball up to Ayla Oslowski battling for the ball. She played the man, not the ball, but nobody called it. That's okay. So that'll be a throw in here for your Steamboat Sailors, Sage Tebenkamp.
Yeah.
And she's going to work that ball back. And now the Sailors to Rose. Rose looking to put that one through.
That was going to the keeper as well, so it's good it got bonked around.
And now we're at midfield. And a nice play there by Tebenkamp. Steps right up.
It's a great ball.
Looking for Henley Kerrigan down this flank. Can she keep it in? Can she keep it in? No.
Oh, yeah, they let her. Nope, Dave was on it.
They blew it, and she was over.
Great ball by Kerrigan. Or great ball by Tebenkamp.
Yes.
Right there.
Beautiful ball, and Henley nearly caught up with it. A little bit more texture. We're down to 40 seconds left here. We'll take this opportunity to thank our friends at Steamboat Motors, your home for brand new Ford, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, or Chrysler and Ram trucks. West Steamboat on Highway 40 and online at steamboatmotors.com. So another offsides. Sailors leading 3-0 as we are headed
13 seconds. Broyles plays it back. I think we're going to head to senior night halftime activities with a 3-0 lead.
I will take this opportunity to thank our friends at One Off Auto Center, formerly Doc's Auto Repair. Same great service, same great place for all your automotive repair needs. Easy to find on Copper Ridge Drive. And Yampa Valley Bank, the Yampa Valley's only locally owned bank with locations in Steamboat and Craig. They are lending. It's senior night. We will be back in just a few. At Gardner Field, your Steamboat Sailors on top, 3-0. Brian Harvey alongside Kenny Reisman. You are tuned to KTYV Sports on FM, 105.7, 97.7 on the FM dial. Online, you can listen and watch this game at the Steamboat Radio YouTube channel. And, of course, you can listen wherever you are across the globe at steamboatradio.com.
Steamboat Sailor Soccer on KTYV Sports on FM is brought to you by
our friends at Yampa Valley Bank,
Alpine Lumber,
Steamboat Roofing Company, Mountain West Insurance,
Ellens & Strom Attorneys at Law,
Mountain Eye Works,
One Off Auto Center,
Mountain Mattress and Furniture,
Dotson Payment Solutions,
the Paoli Group,
Steamboat Ace Hardware,
and the all-new Steamboat Motors.
Steamboat Sailor Soccer on KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7 and steamboatradio.com.
Dotson Payment Solutions are proud to sponsor Steamboat Sailors broadcast on KTYV Sports on FM. Hi, this is Zach from Dotson Payment Solutions. Are you running a local business and tired of paying too much for credit card processing and not getting the local technical support you need? Join our team today at DotsonPOS.com. That's DOTSONPOS.com. Dotson Payment Solutions is a home team for point of sale, payment solutions, loyalty programs, gift cards, and more, and a proud supporter of the Steamboat Sailors, your home team.
Hi, I'm PJ Wharton, president of Yampa Valley Bank, and I want you to know how proud we are to sponsor this Steamboat Sailor sports broadcast on KTYV Sports on the FM. Steamboat Sailor fans are the best, and we support our sailors on the turf, the court, the pitch, and even the track. If you can't be there to cheer our sailors on in person, Yampa Valley Bank is thrilled to provide this broadcast just for you. Go Steamboat! Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Hey, I'm Brian Ripley.
And I'm Justin Reed.
We are with the Paoli Group. The Paoli Group has made the strategic move to join forces with the agency.
We are proud supporters of Steamboat Sailor Sports.
As a high school coach and a member of the Paoli Group, our team is dedicated to serving the community and finding ways to give back.
Just like a Steamboat Sailor, we value teamwork, integrity, and character.
For all your real estate needs, find us at thepaoligroup.com. Let's go Sailors.
Time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
My name is Izzy Drobeck. I'm number 3 and I play midfield. I've been playing soccer since I was 5 years old. My goal for this team is to win the league and make it further. My personal goals for the season is to work hard and play hard. Outside of soccer, I run cross country and I like hanging out with my family and friends. My favorite class in school is ceramics because I like making stuff on the wheel. My plan after graduation is to go to college on the West Coast. My favorite movie is Footloose because I like the actors in it. My name is Izzy Drobeck, and I'm proud to be a Steamboat Sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
Jason here with One Off Auto Center. Schedule your vehicle today to have it ready for spring. Welcome that spring weather in with 15% off any oil change, only at One Off Auto Center. We'll inspect tires, brakes, and fluid levels so you can hit the road with confidence. 15% off all oil changes now at One Off Auto Center until April 30th. Give us a call at 970-871-1346 or book online at oneoffautocenter.com. One Off Auto Center.
We go the extra mile.
Charlie here from Mountain Mattress and Furniture, a proud sponsor of Steamboat Springs High School sports broadcast. Whether you are participating, watching, or listening, a good night's sleep is important to good health. With Mountain Mattress Best Price Guarantee, you'll get the lowest price on all the best brands in the country. We have the largest selection of mattresses in Northwest Colorado, and our family strives to offer the best service in the valley. Mountain Mattress and Furniture on Loggers Lane.
Mountain Mattress is the place when you need to rest your face. Put our mattresses to the test, and you will see we're the best.
Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services is proud to bring you this broadcast of Sailor Sports. They know each athlete has worked hard and dedicated themselves to their sport. That's how Mountain West was built, through hard work and dedication. Their local agents are ready to find an auto, home, business, health, or farm and ranch policy to fit your life. Visit one of their offices in Steamboat, Craig, or Meeker, and good luck, sailors. Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services, solutions for life.
Time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
My name is Ayla Zlowski. My number is 14 and I play winger. I've been playing soccer since I was about 5 years old. My goals for the team is just for the goal to grow as one. My personal goals is to work better with the midfield. Outside of soccer, I run track and field. My favorite class in school is Zobot because we do a lot of activities other than lectures. Over the summer, I just work, and plans after graduation, I plan to go to college. I don't know where. My favorite movie is Cars because it's just such a good movie with Lightning McQueen. My favorite book is Land of the Wangdoodles by Julie Andrews because it's just such a childhood good book. I am Ayla Zlowski, and I'm proud to be a Steamboat Sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
Steamboat Ace is a proud sponsor of the Steamboat Sailors. That's not the only way Ace supports the kids in our community.
We are so proud to be a part of the Steamboat community. It's our priority to support and encourage positive activities and hobbies for our youth.
How do you do that?
In addition to local scholarships, Ace invites the Sailor community to fundraise for their activity or club by providing a great venue and supplies to host a hot dog or bake sale.
I love it. Every weekend I can shop at Ace and support a great cause.
Steamboat Ace, you're proud to support the Steamboat Sailors shopping place.
Mountain Iworks, open for all your eye care needs. Whether you're on the field, court, or ice, Mountain Iworks will help you play to the best of your ability.
Mountain Iworks.
Let our family help your family see better.
Dr. Erica Musgrove and Dr. Brian Williams provide comprehensive eye care for all ages.
Come see all the latest fashions in glasses and sunglasses.
Mountain Iworks, located in Central Park Plaza in Steamboat and Victory Way in Craig.
Schedule an appointment today at mountainiworks.com.
Go Sailors!
The all-new Steamboat Motors Expanded Service Department is here for all your automotive repair needs with a state-of-the-art repair shop that can work on everything from trucks to cars to SUVs and everything in between. Steamboat Motors, certified Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram mechanics will get your vehicle running smoothly. Steamboat Motors Service Department is a consistent J.D. Power Award winner. Sales and service, West Steamboat on Highway 40 and online at steamboatmotors.com. Brian Harvey with Steamboat Sailors head girls soccer coach, Mr. Rob Bowman. Coach, how are you today?
I'm doing great. Thank you, Harv. How about yourself?
Doing very, very well. It's senior night. Hard to believe this season is basically 3 games away from being completed. Looks like the playoffs are certainly going to be an option for our Steamboat Sailors girls soccer team. But let's celebrate the seniors. How you feeling coming into tonight's game after the spring break and what we've got going on?
Happy senior night, and things are great in our camp. Spring break, we spoke about this before the break, and really come to approach it as the glass is half full, maybe 3/4 full. I really think it's a great opportunity for these athletes to just be able to let down. Every athlete in high school sports, for sure, the majority of them go through this, but you're going from middle of August, at least, some earlier, into a fall, whether it's a club or a high school sports season, same into the winter, and then right into the spring. And that's a lot. So it really helps us maybe for a little separation this late as we are starting to peak and our body and our minds are refreshed a little bit. I really think it's a positive thing as far as being back in the moment. You're right. Every game's important. Tonight is important. We had one day to reconnect and get together last night. The energy and the excitement was at a fever pitch. The girls are in a great place and excited for the game.
Before we get to BASALT, let's talk a little bit about your seniors because, like I said, you've got a great senior class here. Certainly a bunch of leaders. As I just work our way down the roster, I'm looking at Izzy Droback, and I know she dinged herself up before the break and wasn't available, I think, for that last game. And first of all, how is she doing? But then talk about her play and what she brings to your team.
Yeah, as far as Izzy's health was a bummer. She had a bit of a little tear strain that happened in training right before our rifle game and then before spring break. She still is not 100%. She unfortunately is not going to be playing tonight. To get her on the field, we may just put her in at some point and just let her go and kind of stand just so she can say that she was able to step on the field during this senior game. We'll reward on that one. But as far as her play, she has really, really owned it and great form playing in the midfield. Really crafty. She's dangerous on the dribble. She's dangerous with passing and combining. And she's gotten really, really feisty defensively and a quick transition. So everything you want from a central midfielder. And it's just so awesome to see the season that Izzy's having.
Is the thought that she is going to be available as we hit the end of the season here or at least get to playoffs?
I think that we're going to have a pretty favorable outcome in that way. You never quite know because she really hasn't, other than her PT work, she really hasn't done anything physically. But we're super, super hopeful, and that's the word. And we're taking this one day at a time. And hopefully by the time we get into the end of the week, maybe a few minutes, if not certainly as we head into training for the first week of the season.
That brings us to Grace Alexo, one of your anchors on the back line. She didn't play varsity last season. Her sister did, but man, she's been an awesome addition to the team.
Absolutely tremendous person, Grace is. She's first and foremost been a stellar Nordic athlete with the Winter Sports Club, and every season, that's a really difficult task and challenge because of their season, as you know, what these winter sports are. You come in, and especially if you qualify for the national championships, whatever they're called, you're going till mid-March. So Grace came in last year, came in late, played with JV. We saw all the promise in the world with her. Great kid, great leader, and she has done exactly that this year as a defender. She's just tremendous, such a positive life force, and just really, really brings that positive energy that needs to happen, especially when you're under pressure and have the opponent sending attack after attack against you. She's just a tremendous athlete.
And with that Nordic background, her motor keeps running all game long. That brings us to Haley Bender. And last year she played on the back line. This year she's been playing mostly as a striker up top. Talk about versatility and leadership. Talk to Haley's play and what she brings to the team, both on and off the pitch.
She sets the tone. She was absolutely forefront as far as a leader and a captain within this group. And she unanimously is a captain within the group. And she leads by example. She sets the tone to play anywhere needed. And really, like we popped in our last pregame interview, made the shift, and a lot of it came to her of moving her up front. And she said, I'm hungry. I know I can be dangerous up there and create opportunities. And when you have someone like that comes in a humble but hungry way, you got to listen as a coach, and that's exactly what our coaching team did, and we're loving it. So she's tremendous presence up there, and not to say at any time, like, Haley, we need you to move back, we need you to move you in the midfield, move you into the midfield. She'll do anything that is needed. Just simply an amazing person.
No doubt, you can tell. Which then brings us to Ellie Mitchell, who got a big goal. It took her a little bit against Rifle before the break, but you could see her teammates were so excited for her when she finally got that goal. role after having several opportunities.
Yeah, and that comes from the energy and what Ellie's all about. She is always so excited, so compassionate, so supportive to every one of her teammates in the good times and in the challenging times. And that's it's a big thing. Let's not even talk about the play. That's just the energy that is so tremendous that bonds this group together. So it was so exciting to see her go out and score that goal. And she a positive life force and just tremendous. And we look forward to really celebrating all her efforts tonight.
Another senior, Zoe Beckner. She and Haley, you could tell those two love to play together, and they've been doing it for a long time. She's definitely one of those players that makes a huge difference out there, distributing the ball, getting everybody involved. Talk to Zoe's play.
Yeah, well, co-captain to her teammate Haley Bender. She cares so much about the team and working to make sure that we're meeting the places that we need to be and reaching our potential day in and day out. She spent, I think it was around 2.5-3 weeks on the injured reserve list, and that was a big hole. She is now really getting into form. Obviously, we've got to build ourselves up this week as a group and individual players coming off the spring break, but I really see her being super influential going in the end of this final week of the season and then the transition and helping us to get in that place where we've been working all season to be, and that's playing at our prime. And Zoe's a big part of that, and we love the leadership that she brings. And yes, you're right. The two of them, Bender and Zoe, really work well together in the middle channel of the field.
No doubt. Another player who's contributing, scoring goals, just like her name, Olivia Golashevsky. Let's talk to her play and what she's bringing to the team.
Golowiski, not a better name in soccer, is what I like to say. And that's what she's all about. She's got such an innate goal-scoring mentality. She's constantly dangerous, creating opportunities for herself, creating opportunities for teammates and the team. She's hungry. She's got that's something that you have, that you bring to the table innately. Man, does she have it. She's a huge presence for us, whether she's putting balls in the back of net, drawing players and pressure into her, opening up opportunities for teammates. That's what she's all about. Things throughout the middle part of the season, putting her into the midfield, and my gosh, it was at the right times. It was a really, really beneficial thing for the group. We understand that we have that flexibility from her, but you're going to see her for the most part finishing out tonight in this regular season and into the playoffs, going and just looking to be dangerous and create opportunities and putting the ball in the back of the net.
Millette Van Blarkum was hurt for a lot of last year with a basketball injury. She has recovered, and she's certainly contributing to the team this year.
Yeah, absolutely. And Millette, little razzle-dazzle, just has that playing personality that's just a little bit different and really creative at times. I said a little cheeky, and a huge role that she has really, really embraced is sometimes she is a starter, and by design she's not a starter. That role is to come in at the right times. If we can get it right into the first half and into the second half, where it's like a 1-2 punch, throwing her out wide, putting her up top, and she comes in and elevates the game and brings a little different look that the opponent and specifically those defenders in the area of the field that she's playing in have to make that adjustment, and that's where she really brings something to the team as far as just that different look and play that we get from Millette.
Well, Emma Broyles is another senior. She really was a big contributor last year as a junior, but she started this season another one of these on the injured reserve, which she had quite a few. She's starting to get healthy, and we're starting to see her contribute again. Obviously, it's important that she gets healthy here as we head to the playoffs.
Yeah, Emma, she's, I like to say, grace and beauty and a lot of speed. She's just really, really fun to watch, and when she's playing, every minute in training, every minute on the sideline, whatever the case is, when she's in camp, she's got a smile on her face, and she's just kind of soft and subtle, but really, really dangerous and kind of at the right moment, kind of a cobra-like strike and create that really great opportunity that we need that our players respond to. It just kind of lights things up. We've even had her in as a man marker, as an outside right or left back, and she's a really good defender, and then obviously has the pace and the speed to get forward in the attack. So a lot of amazing things from Emma, and yeah, it's just so fun to see her playing really, really well in the senior year of hers.
Absolutely, and another player who's been playing great in her senior year and anchoring your back line is Talon Anderson. She's a great basketball player. She was co-athlete of the year this year for Steamboat Springs High School. Talon didn't play varsity last year, but man, she has stepped up big time, and there's been no drop-off on your back line because because of Talon Anderson.
To your point, he didn't play at all last year because right at the beginning, our second week in scrimmages, she suffered an injury that knocked her out for the remainder of the season. So that was unfortunate, but it's super awesome to see the great place that she is in right now. As you mentioned, the co-athlete, athlete of the year with Bender. And yeah, I mean, as a defender, she's a ball winner. She makes it really, really difficult for the opponents. And she's just, I mean, if you look at all her one-on-one duels, she's got to be somewhere in that 90 percentile success category. She does not get beat much when she goes and challenges, and then even with the ball, just really, really simple and links the ball very well. We have had moments where we pushed her into the midfield because she does have a bit of an attacking nature to her, and we might have a look at that when the right time as we continue to move forward here. But for the most part, she's going to be organizing, keeping that back line together and tight.
I think that wraps up our very large senior class.
Steamboat Sailor Soccer on KTYV Sports on FM is brought to you by
our friends at Yampa Valley Bank, Alpine Lumber, Steamboat Roofing Company, Mountain West Insurance, Ellens & Strom Attorneys at Law, Mountain Eye Works, One Off Auto Center, Mountain Mattress and Furniture, Dotson Payment Solutions, the Paoli Group, Steamboat Ace Hardware, and the all-new Steamboat Motors.
Steamboat Sailor Soccer on KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7 and SteamboatRadio.com.
Brian Harvey, Kenny Reisman back at Gardner Field. Second half action just underway here. It is senior night. Just got done with the festivities. So after one half of play, Kenny, Steamboat Sailors on top 3-0.
Yeah.
And Steamboat Sailors in black, moving left to right now on the radio dial, playing with the sun in their faces.
Do we have a keeper change, Harv? I think we do, right? We got black pants.
Yeah, that looks like Ella Wilson in the goal. I believe that is Ella.
Ooh, here comes an attack by BASALT down the right flank. They're in deep on the line, just over for a goal kick for the Sailors. That's kind of the deepest possession BASALT has had in 40-plus minutes. They didn't quite connect too many things in that first half. A lot of pressure from Steamboat. Steamboat looked really good here on senior night.
Yeah, the Sailors have been dominating, even though the score is just 3-0. They've had a lot of opportunities. I got to say, Ruthie LaFaro, the goalkeeper here for the BASALT Longhorns, has really been playing great.
Yeah, she's made some good, solid saves for sure.
And so, throwing here at midfield, that looked really illegal right there.
Not just a little illegal, really illegal. Well, that's a through ball right there to
Haley Bender.
Is she going to get the
Yeah, she gets the shot, trying to get the hat trick. And you know what she did, Coach? She did exactly what you said. She ran across the field, and as soon as the ball was passed, then she cut up.
You're right. She ran on the little angle.
And you know why that happened? Her dad's a math teacher.
Her dad is geometry guy. Bender is her dad. That was a great ball by Dietrich.
Yes.
Harv. I hadn't seen her play until tonight. It's the first time I've seen her play.
She plays above her freshman. Very much, we compared her to Gwyneth Jameson, and
I mean that's a heavy comparison right there.
It is, and I think she's earned it.
Steamboat attacking down the left flank. They're in deep, right around the end line, but dispossessed.
More of a defender and less
than JMO.
And less of a goal scorer. JMO certainly scored some goals, and those are big shoes to fill. But not many freshmen.
No, I mean Gwen was Conference Player of the Year as a freshman, I believe, in the Western Slope 4A when she first showed up.
That's
and now she's at Bates College playing a lot of soccer for Bates.
Yeah, she's doing great. I see her on Instagram. That's Talon Anderson. She's going to move the ball wide here.
Nice ball. And Alexa, so they moved Alexa out wide, it looks like, to start the second half. She was in the center of the back, Grace Alexa was, and she's out wide. Here's a little possession. BASALT getting into our 18-yard box. Number 4 is in the box looking for a shot. That's blocked by a defender of Steamboat, and now the ball is back around midfield. Really nice defending, I think it was Talon Anderson who stepped.
Yeah, she is a stud back there.
22, Talon Anderson.
That's Rose.
Saw Todd and Amber out there as always.
Yeah, when she was hurt last year, Todd and Amber were here for every game.
I mean, they're the best.
Yeah,
they really are.
Absolutely, no argument there.
I mean, as loyal to Steamboat Athletics as you find.
I used to play a little left center field, and he played right center field for the B&K Distributing Men's League softball team back in the day.
Probably a couple of pops on the bench is my guess.
It was several decades ago. Several. In fact, 2.5 decades ago. Pre-2000. Long time ago. So it's going to be a free kick here for your Steamboat Sailors. Wilson's going to come up and take that one at about the 30-yard line. So she's about 40 yards up from the goal line. She's going to send this one with her eye facing the sun. Beautiful ball. Sends that one in. Sailors, Golashevsky works that one by the OG. Not enough texture on that one, though.
That's going to be a goal kick for the Longhorns of BASALT. That's been our nemesis ball here. We've probably given away 8 corners or 8 goal kicks on those through balls.
Got to work on the sand wedge.
Yeah.
A little. But the Sailors on top 3-0. I'd like to thank our friends at Mountain Mattress and Furniture, helping you and the Sailors get a good night's sleep. Coming for a test nap today. Go see Charlie Harris and the gang at Mountain Mattress and Furniture. Oh, beautiful through ball here. Beckner with the ball. She sends that one on frame. Beautiful stop there. LaFaro once again.
Great little ball by Bender to play it out wide. A little bit of a tough angle for Beckner, but she put good pace on it. Now the ball's punted right around midfield here. There's a fight for it right around the midfield line. The Longhorns get it, but it's going to be a Steamboat throw-in just about at midfield, on the far side of the field.
I'd like to thank Dotson Payment Solutions, bringing you local point-of-sale payment solutions, loyalty programs, gift cards, and more to you and your business. Learn more at DotsonPOS.com. Sailors controlling the ball. I think that's Tebenkamp working it back to Wilson.
Oh, that's a good little ball. A little dangerous, but I like it.
Up to Dietrich here.
Yeah, Dietrich with a great turn. She's looking to attack at space. We're
over
crossing
to Rose.
The midfield line, Rose is. And
beautiful ball. Broyles going to run onto it.
What a ball by
Rose. Oh, another beautiful ball, and Haley Bender turns, shoots. That's going to be a throw in here.
Way deep in the BASALT zone. That was really nice. That was the best long ball we've seen, I think, today from Rose.
She plays so well, just like her sister Ava.
Yeah, Ava was a solid player for sure.
And there's Bender.
Bender.
Ball pinballing around. It's another goal kick. Another goal kick. Take this opportunity to thank our friends at Steamboat Ace Hardware, the helpful place for plumbing, hardware, tools, grills, garden, and more. Knowledgeable advice, helpful service, and quality products. West Steamboat on Highway 40. And the home to some of the best popcorn in town.
Yeah.
And the price is right.
Price is right for the popcorn. And you can get everything at Ace. That's the thing. So I've gotten Yeti coolers at Ace. I've gotten light
dog
bulbs.
food.
I've gotten dog food. I didn't know about dog food.
Oh yeah, they got a great pet section.
I got really?
Oh yeah.
I didn't know this.
Yeah, back right corner.
I got a throw rug.
Oh, for sure.
For there. Sometimes you get a baked good out front.
Absolutely.
Somebody's selling a baked good.
Most every Saturday and Sunday, they're raising funds for some nonprofit. And if you're doing a project, you've got a broken toilet, I usually, I will make at least 4 trips.
Yeah.
At least 4 trips.
That's really funny. Yeah, it doesn't get done in 1 or 2.
Oh, never. And,
and Wendy's like, you're going again?
I got to go back. I'm missing a part.
I'm telling you, it's not just for the popcorn.
Yeah. Well, I do miss Christian Sabia, who was the most helpful employee over there since he has moved out of town. But he was my go-to guy for everything. We'd be Googling stuff. What do I need?
Yeah.
He knows where everything was, and they've got great help. Great help.
You know what they do also, which is so nice? They hire so many of the high school kids.
Yeah.
They're so kind
and
to
them.
them.
And they match. They have a great scholarship program. So
no kidding.
Yeah, they match, X number of dollars per, for a little. And so, in fact, I got to remember that.
Let's get Griff working behind the counter.
Yes. All right, Rose with the ball far side.
Another look.
Oh, yes. Is she onside? She's onside. Broyles down this right flank. She's going to send it in. Oh, nice ball. Probably should have put it out a few more yards.
Yeah. What a great ball. That was Rose again, I think.
Broyles down here.
Yeah, but Rose gave the through ball.
Beautiful ball. Yeah.
And Broyles, I think the first touch was just a drop heavy, and that... she couldn't do the Pase de Muerto.
Yeah, and that's really what needed to happen there.
We needed Pase de Muerto.
But she had to volley that one. It was a bounding ball. But, yeah, you want to come out a little bit more. The pass of death. So, Longhorns with the ball now. And Talon Anderson getting a foot on that. Now Dietrich with the ball. She loses it. And Talon's going to say, no, you're not going to get by me, to Rose now. And Rose is going to send that one through. I think is that Kerrigan on the far side moving the ball in. Now she sends it across. The combination of the sun and the uniform, black on red with no trim, makes the girls on the far side of the pitch almost unreadable. Goloszewski over there.
That's good defending.
Rose
right
again.
There. Rose to Beckner. As we get into the final third, Beckner looking for a little through ball into the box. Gets stripped away.
Good defensive play there.
Harv, Brenna Rose did not start today. Is that because it's senior night?
Yeah, she's a junior.
Is she a normal starter?
Yeah, she I think she may have been a little hurt at the beginning of the season, but she's come on strong last 4 or 5 games, and she's been getting a lot of playing time.
Yeah.
And really impressed me with the way she plays.
She's impressing me as well.
So Dietrich.
Tonight. Wilson's going to get a touch in the keeper box. Plays it long over midfield. Down the left flank. Longhorns play it wide. It's going to be a throw-in for our Sailors right around the Steamboat bench. And that's played down the line to possibly OG. I don't think it could be OG out wide.
I think it is. I do actually think it is. Dietrich now with the ball up top.
Smooth Dietrich is.
And back to Anderson now. Anderson stepping in, pinching a little bit. Eyes getting big. Anderson wanting to put that one on frame. That one's blocked nicely, though. Nice play by Broyles. Broyles couldn't get the shot off, but Anderson's going to send one in. Did it go in? It's in! Talon Anderson! Oh my, from about 35 yards out, sends it on frame, and the Steamboat Sailors, that right there, my friends,
what is that? What is it?
It's the Mountain West Insurance goal of the game.
You know I love those Mountain West Insurance goals of the game.
Oh, my, oh, me. What a great play. And when the senior who is
back
central back
gets
to score that goal. Are you kidding me?
Oh, we love it. What a rip, too. The keeper, unfortunate for the keeper, she's played a great game, keeper. She's going to want that one back. She thought it was going wide. I think Talon put a little lefty hook on that thing, kind of drew it in there. And side netting.
Well, and Coach was talking about it in the pregame show, and I played that again as he talked about the seniors. He's moving Talon Anderson now up top, at least to so she wants more.
Yes. Rob, this is where you take the central defender off and you say, your work is done.
Yeah. Oh, no, she wants another goal.
She wants another. That was cool.
So... ball controlled here by the Longhorns as they work the ball up this near flank. It goes out of bounds. It will be a Sailor throw. Ball thrown in here. That's Naomi Baumgartner here near side. She gets it into Dietrich. Back to Baumgartner at midfield. Tries to put that one through. Can't. And Dietrich can't get back into the play. Now she does. And here we go. Ella Wilson's going to come out to the top of the box. Wilson, nice play. She works it up to Alexa. Alexa up this near flank. Oh, she dribbles it right out of bounds.
Right out.
We'll take this opportunity to thank our friends at Mountain Eye Works, helping you and the refs see better for all your eye care needs in Central Park Plaza and online at mountaineyeworks.com. And it appears I need to go in and see Dr. Herrica and the gang.
Well,
these jerseys have proved it to me.
Yes. I think it's a conspiracy by Dr. Herrica and the gang. She's like, Rob, have them wear those black jerseys again. We'll get Reisman and Harvey in as new clients.
Yes.
It's true. It's true. What do we got? We got 26-33 left. Comfy 4-0 lead. I think the Mets beat the Phils last week 4-0 at one point.
Did they really?
They whooped up on the Phils.
Are you saying that for Fernley's enjoyment?
Maybe people down at the Ice House are listening as well. Maybe some enjoyment out there. Yeah, Mets are off to a great start. I know they got the big payroll, but I really don't care. I'm like, whatever it takes. And people are like, don't you have a problem with the big payroll? I'm like, I'm not going to games. Well, it's not like I'm paying for beers at Citi Field.
You're not writing the checks, and it's about time. They haven't been good since 1986. Here's a through ball to Bender. Bender for the hat trick. Puts it in the back of the net. Oh, my, oh, me. Haley Bender.
Yeah.
And who was the through ball from? Did you see? Was it Rose?
Dietrich.
Was it Dietrich?
Yes. I'm not sure. I thought it was I was so excited talking about the Mets.
Yeah.
But
and I was just going to say, Kenny, it's April.
Yeah, I know it is, but I haven't had it. Look, the Giants had a good draft, and the Mets have won a few games. Like, it's the best run I've had in years as a New York sports fan, I'm afraid. But what a goal, and what a ball. Again, that was off a turnover. We got the vertical pass right away. The defense is not yet settled. Haley Bender is a handful up there.
Oh, yeah. You want her up top.
Yes.
No, it's been a great, and she was a beast, on the back line.
Sure.
She's just a really good athlete. Oh, she's Athlete of the Year.
Yes, that's what we're saying. She's Athlete of the Year. Here's one of these things I think sometimes in high school soccer that we forget, that speed up top is lethal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it just puts so much pressure on the defense. And then when you have someone who's composed like Haley, she's not trying to put a hole in the net. She's just trying to slot things. And
there she is with the ball right now.
Score another goal. It's beautiful to see.
Oh, what a drive there from Talon Anderson. She just took the defender's head off. And now the ball goes, that's going to be a corner kick right there. So the Sailors are going to get a corner here from the far side. I believe that's Golashevsky. And it looks to me, are they going to go short? Talon Anderson coming in to help. And I think they will go short as she moved the ball to the top part of that circle. Maybe not.
That was fun. Haley getting the hat trick. Haley's dad came up at halftime. They'd senior night, so Bender was able to talk to Haley at halftime. And Haley said,
I'm getting the Hattie.
Getting the Hattie. And she sure did.
That's awesome. Made good on the promise.
I mean, I think players,
mom, dad,
no
sisters.
matter what the sport is, you remember senior night. I really think they do. And then when things like this happen on senior night, it's that much more spectacular. This could happen too.
Pinballing around in the box. A beautiful ball served up there by Golashevsky. And that one goes out of bounds, and it will be a goal kick.
Can we give a shout out to Luke DeWolf as well? It's like when University of Texas schedules like Texas Arcana for homecoming.
Right? Well, Luke DeWolf won the 4A Athletic Director of the Year at the Colorado Athletic Director Awards.
When was this announced?
Yesterday.
No kidding. Daddy Chassa. Phenomenal.
Absolutely. So, Steamboat, we did well.
Where do we? So, we got a couple awards because I'm sitting next to royalty here in the booth, people. If you're not aware, Brian Harvey won Chassa Broadcaster.
It's the Colorado Athletic Directors Award for Media Person of the Year.
Person of the Year. Let me tell you something. I have people around the country who still come up to me and want to know how Harvey's doing. They've never met him. They, honest to God, this is true, Harv. They've never met you.
Now.
No, but they love you.
Oh, that's
and you are a Steamboat icon, and that award is so well deserved. So well done, my friend.
Super proud, and thank you to Luke DeWolf for nominating me.
That's awesome.
You can't win squat if you don't get nominated.
That's great. And then Luke getting the award. It's a dynamic duo, right?
Well,
there,
he's great, and he coaches. He cares about the kids. Obviously, Charlie and Hunter were great friends. He's a parent.
Yep.
They're involved. So, and as Luke and I were talking at lunch yesterday, it was like, I'm like, well,
was this at an event or?
It was at the award ceremony.
Where was this?
It was in Breckenridge, and I was like, man, I don't know where my kid gets it because my son is pretty intelligent, and I was not a good student, and we both said the only reason I got through high school was sports.
Yeah,
you had to have a GPA good enough, and it was sports, you know, and that kept me coming back to school, and it teaches you high school sports is the best, and that's why I love doing it, and that's why I've done it for 30 some odd years. So it's a blast.
Yeah,
and it's fun because then you see these kids as they get older, and sometimes you have to ask them who they are because especially with the hockey players, I'm like, you don't have your helmet on, and I can't see you skate, so I don't know who you are.
Yeah. That's awesome, Harv.
So Sailors work it far side. Sailors on top 5-0, 21-18 left in this ball game. Back to Ella Wilson. She's going to distribute the ball back near side here.
Did you know you were
Alexa.
getting the award?
Actually, yeah, I knew I was going to get. They
invited you down.
Yeah, the footage they did a video thing because they didn't want me giving a speech because we may still be there. So they put together like a video package, you know, and so they actually they were like, well, you can come down to Denver this day, and I'm like, look, I'm calling the state championship hockey game. Why don't you come down and catch me doing what I do? Oh, beautiful through ball, Sailors! Goal!
To finish.
And is that Golashevsky? I can't tell.
We're going to find out for you. I don't think it is.
Come on.
It could be Kerrigan.
Jesse Weldon?
Who we got that? Just turn around.
You're still spotting her.
That is OG with the goal. Number 9.
That's what I thought.
That's a 6-0.
So
whooping at the moment. That away, OG. She's worked so hard today. She deserved a goal. Glad to see her get one.
No doubt. And she's had a great season.
So they came down to watch you do your thing.
So he videoed. Yeah, he mic'd me up for the whole game, and then took cuts of it and interviewed me before and after, and yeah, it was a really nice piece. They did a really nice job, and I'm super honored.
How do we get how would I watch, or someone listening watch?
I don't know. I'm gonna reach out, and I think I can probably get it. Maybe I'll post it to.
That needs to be posted hard.
I don't know. I'm not really.
Can we get Shannon Lukens on this?
You probably could. She was very good. She posted it all over the interwebs. So
yeah,
and put it in the news, and so just to embarrass me. Here we go. Oh, Callan Anderson.
Then did Daddy Chassa have to give a speech yesterday?
You mean
Luke DeWolf?
No. It was all video.
Oh, so
they didn't want anybody talking.
Yeah, it's good.
It's smart because then you got 3 minutes or whatever the video is, and in, out, and done.
I don't know what goes into AD of the year necessarily, but just about Luke, like how much he cares about the growth of kids.
Yeah.
Like the competition is one thing for him, and so glad for you also to win a state championship in one of these sports at Steamboat, and how memorable that is. But
That's the only one. Since 91, I've been calling games.
I know it. And that's crazy. And Luke as well, right? For as long as he's been here to have it. But, Luke just puts like growth and development and care of kids first.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm so glad he was honored.
There was a rotation of athletic directors before Luke. And so that's been the other thing is he's been my biggest champion and making sure that other athletic directors that we've got internet, trying to help me out get, working with this IT department here in Steamboat is phenomenal. So, we've grown so much because when I started, it wasn't quite Kansas String.
Right. Close.
But we had to have landlines. It was phones. We'd call Quest and have them, plug in a phone line or turn on the phone line, pay them $75. And we could only do basketball and we could only do football because they had press boxes and phones in the gym. Now with the advent of the internet, there are cell phones, and now we can do a game almost anywhere as long as we have power. So, Sailors controlling the ball and up 6-0 right now. We've had 3 goals from Haley Bender, a goal from Emma Broyles. Talon Anderson got one, and Olivia Golashevsky. There's another through goal. Van Blarkham coming in. Can Millette get one? And she puts it on frame. Beautiful stop there by Ruthie LaFaro.
Yeah.
Wow.
Something just happened. Oh, no.
I think
got played on. Yeah.
We had 2 balls.
Yeah, we had multiple balls. It's like pinball.
Yeah.
You get a certain bonus.
Deaf, dumb, and blind kid.
Another great little move in the middle of the field from Dietrich, the freshman.
Yeah.
Harv, bring us up to speed on where we are in the, we got a 6-0 lead here, 17 minutes left. Girls soccer has
10-0. The game will stop.
Yeah, but girls soccer has a few more home games.
Yeah, so we've got one more home game on Saturday against a really tough Lewis Bomber team.
Okay.
They're hitting the road tomorrow, and I can't remember who they're playing, but on Thursday. We're going to cover the boys lacrosse game against Aspen.
Okay.
Because they've been a pain in the Aspen. And we would like to kick some Aspen.
Yes.
So
girls soccer has 3 more games, 2 away, 1 home, and then playoffs would start in about 2 weeks, and we're looking at somewhere between a 13 and an 18 seed or something like that.
Yeah, right? Yep, somewhere in there, and I do think Sailors played up. They played 5A schools. They played 4A schools. So the RPI points are so strong. You would think for the schedule, you look at their losses. Oh, here's a shot. Oh, what a defensive play there on the back line.
I think.
Yeah, Dixie Barnes cut that one back, let it fly, and a great play by the defender.
Okay, so they got 3 more, and then we're on to playoffs. Boys lacrosse, where are we there? How are we looking?
Boys lacrosse, very good. They've dominated in the league other than they lost to Aspen, down in Aspen. That was a close game, so they want to enact a little revenge. If the Sailors win that game, they'll win the league. They've had a harder time, and again, RPI points, I think they're playing up a little bit, but they've had harder time against some of the front range schools.
Okay.
So, we'll see what happens in playoffs. Yep. But it's also was a very young team. So they lost, as you know, because Charlie played on the team last year. They lost a bunch of quality seniors, especially at midfield. Yep. So that's been a challenge, but they're really starting to come on. They've got a lot of the hockey players who won that state championship.
Nice.
I feel like there's a good bleed through there, good leadership, Finn Byer and company. You've got some soccer players and basketball players out there, Jeffrey Sturgis,
so they play tomorrow at Thursday.
We got Harvey's Huddle tomorrow.
Okay.
Sailor lacrosse Thursday evening. That game, 4:30 pregame, 5 o'clock face-off. And
that's to win the Western Slope League.
I believe that is for all the marbles in the Western Slope League.
Okay.
Kenny, you know this. Most everything that comes out of my mouth is unofficial.
Yes.
Often wrong, never in doubt.
Yeah.
But that's what I believe.
Okay, so boys lacrosse there. And then what about girls lacrosse? They're having a good run as well, right?
Dominating. We have not been covering them. It's we can only do so much. And their program just coming on. And really, this year, last year, they've been playing great. So we'll see where they go in the playoffs, and if they continue on a run. They couldn't beat Battle Mountain, So there's still, that Battle Mountain nemesis, which stretches across a lot of sports.
A lot of disciplines.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. All right.
So
exciting time for Steamboat Athletics.
6-0 the score. Sailors on top. Don't forget the camera, Kenny.
Oh, yeah.
And you're doing an awesome job over there. There's a through ball there.
Dixie Barnes. Nice possession by Dixie.
Oh, beautiful ball. Overlap.
Yes. Baumgartner, Naomi, back to Dixie.
Oh, good ball
right at the top
there.
of the box.
But dispossessed.
Yeah. Great
Number
overlapping
13.
run by Naomi Baumgartner.
Macy Rowley with a good defensive play for the Longhorns. And look out. Here come the Longhorns back the other way.
Yeah. Tabenkamp's got it. She's going to play out wide to Dixie Barnes. We're just coming out of our back third here. Dixie's going to reset it to Tabenkamp. Tabenkamp back to Dixie. Let's see if we can move this ball forward now into the central part of the field. She does.
Looking for Van Blarcom.
And we've crossed midfield, and it's going to be a Sailor throw on the near side of the field. Sailors are moving left to right, so near side is their right wing for the Sailors.
Down to 12:51. Big shout out to the Paoli Group, the international real estate brokerage, the agency. Let Chris Paoli and his team. And Kenny Reisman happens to be on that team.
That is correct.
He'll help you with all your real estate needs. The Paoli Group has you covered.
Check me out on Insta.
Dude.
I'm on this thing called Insta.
Insta, dude.
Harv, it's new.
It's new
Insta.
for you.
It was never around, is what I was told. Now it's around, and so I joined it. Kenny Reisman won on Insta.
So goal kick here for the Longhorns. Sun is setting on Gardner Field. A little alpenglow about to happen here on Mount Werner. We're down to 12-11. How many days did you get in this year?
58, Harv.
Not bad.
58. I did the spring skiing thing. I was probably at 55 on like April 1st, and then just shut it off.
Oh, that's silly of you.
I know.
Slush bumps are the way to go.
I know.
Dietrich with the ball.
I need to kind of reignite my passion for slush bumps is what I need to do.
You need to come skiing with the Harveys.
I would like that. I will.
Griffin's hard to keep up with.
There was when we, like I said, we saw them in the trees that powder day, and thankfully it was a powder day, so I could kind of go fast, But he and his crew were going faster.
Yeah, I skied with him and his buddies at one point this year, and he told me afterwards, he's like, "Dad, you didn't have it today."
That felt great, didn't it?
Oh yeah, I'm like, twist the freaking knife. But I get a new knee.
When are you getting a new knee?
June 10th. So.
Where? You're getting a new knee. That's good. On June 10th.
Yeah.
That's good that you're going to do that. It's an important part of the Steamboat living is...
I've got 99. I had a microfracture done, so it's time.
So Kristen Race had a microfracture.
She's
now staring at a new knee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was very barbaric when they take a hammer and chisel to your knee.
Yeah.
And Verpluke said, you're recovering from both the injury and the surgery. His words, not mine.
That was the microfracture?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
That was brutal. 12 weeks non-weight bearing.
Yeah, that was a tough one. Kristen went in for a scope. I'm probably breaking HIPAA laws right here. But she went in for a scope and came out with a microfracture. That was a tough conversation.
Same thing. We got good news, bad news. Your meniscus, Harvey, is perfectly fine.
Yeah.
But your knee is something bad. Effed up, I think, was the word he used that I can't use on TV.
Do we still have Russell's Auto Body as a sponsor?
We don't right now.
But just give it a quick shout out to Russell's Auto Body, where you only meet by accident.
Yeah.
Right? They were longtime sponsors, so I don't mind just sharing this. It's like in Steamboat, your car gets hit at some point, and you're going to need body work, and your body gets hit at some point.
Yes.
And you're going to need body work. Both result in body work.
Yeah. So
and then we just keep on doing what we want to do.
Absolutely. So the ball goes out of bounds. Sailors right now in control, 6-0 the score. It's senior night here. A big shout out to all of our seniors.
Yeah, should we roll the list out, Harv? Talon Anderson, senior. She's got a goal tonight.
She does.
Zoe Beckner, senior. She's been all over the place in the center of the midfield. We got Haley Bender, senior. She's got 3 goals and 1 assist. Not bad. Emma Broyles, senior. She's got a goal tonight.
Yep.
Probably assist as well that we missed. We also have Emmy Brewski, who's not, I don't think she's playing, but she's a senior. We want to acknowledge her. Izzy Drobeck, I don't think is playing as well, but a senior. OG.
Izzy's hurt.
Okay,
right now.
Izzy's hurt.
Dinged up.
Olivia Golozewski.
She's got a goal.
She's got a goal. She's a senior. Right there.
And is it Golowski, Golashevsky? We're not sure. I think it's Golashevsky, but Coach calls her Golowski. You call her OG.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, she's really good.
She's really good. Ellie Mitchell, she's been really active.
Did you get Millette Van Blarkum?
Oh, I'm getting there.
Okay.
So Ellie Mitchell, a senior. Grace Alexa, she's been playing in the back defense and she's an anchor back there.
Absolutely.
Really like the way she plays. And then you got Millette Van Blarkum, who has been all over the place in the final third of the pitch for Steamboat Sailors. So those are our seniors here on senior night as we got 8 minutes left and a 6-0 lead. Can we get Millette still in, Harv? You know where Rob's at, right? Rob's like, let's get Millette a goal.
Oh, absolutely.
On senior night. Let's do it, people. It's like what they were trying to do for Mo Salah at Liverpool's game on Sunday as Liverpool's.
I missed that one.
Oh, you should look some footage up of them singing after the game. It was really cool.
They take their football seriously over there.
They do. You'll never walk alone. That was the song they just kept singing. Basalt trying to break out of our zone. They're across midfield on the far flank. That's their right-hand side of the field. But it was cut off well by our Sailor defense. And that's going to turn into a throw-in for the Sailors right around midfield. That is Emmy Watson playing it back. Tabenkamp playing it back even further. Wilson into the center of the pitch right there.
It's nice ball movement.
Really good possession, Harv, right?
Building from the back, as Joey would like to say.
Can we get that ball? Yes, we can. That was Kerrigan.
Yep, she's a stud.
Chasing
Just a sophomore, too. She's going to be really good. We got some athletes coming up.
Call that name a lot in the next
in that sophomore class.
Who's this right there? We haven't seen her. That's number 12.
So that is Ella Wilson is out there.
Oh, Ella Wilson's out there.
Is that Ella Wilson?
Yeah, that definitely is.
Okay, is that Ella or is that, no, that may be Olivia Fountain.
Oh, this could happen for,
I think that's Olivia Fountain and Ella is in the goal still.
Olivia Fountain's wearing.
Yes.
Olivia Fountain's trying to keep her streak going of goals scored in games. At 2, get it to 2. Fountain, she scored against Rifle,
scored
right?
against Rifle. She had one. She may have had 2. I mean, we beat that team 10-0. So the Sailors in the last have outscored their opponents in the last 2 games 16-0.
Yeah.
That is good for the score sheet.
We like the momentum. And you know what? Let's take a crack at Lewis Palmer on Saturday and see what happens. I mean, the girls got to be playing with confidence.
If they win that game or get a tie, what that will do for their RPI points is huge.
That can get you up to like that 13-12 spot, which is really where you want to be. Because then, second round, you're playing like a 5th seed. That's anyone's game right there.
Sure. And, honestly, you want to...
Nice touch by Kerrigan.
At the very least.
Great ball by
give and go.
Millette back to Kerrigan.
Oh, there it is.
Kerrigan serves it in. Oh, sticky fingers by the Basalt keeper.
Yeah, once again.
A really nice possession. Right there. Really
this game could be over right now. Ruthie LaFaro really keeping Basalt, keeping the clock running and keeping the game rolling. So
clock running. We're at 5-minute mark. Basalt's trying to scratch a goal out here. I don't quite see it happening.
Shout out to Yampa Valley Bank, the Yampa Valley's only locally owned bank with locations at Steamboat and Craig. They are lending, member FDIC. Tabenkamp is going to let that ball slide.
I think Ella Wilson's going to get that one. She's going to pick that up at the top of her box.
I think that's the first ball she's picked up so far this half and handled with her hands.
It's been all with her feet, hasn't it?
Yeah. Sweeper keeper. Big, high, booming kick up to midfield. Van Blarkum contesting. Sailors control.
Great touch by Emmy Watson.
Fountain is going to put that ball wide, looking for Ayla Oslowski.
Oh, I think she's offsides. Maybe she's not. Millette is in.
Wow.
Oh, no. Now there's Joe. Joe raised it late. Wanted to make sure Millette was going to play it.
And that is about the 5th time she's been offside today.
Harv, in the award video, like, were there any clips of like Deemers yelling at refs?
No, that was not a football game. It was a hockey game. So it was Dan Harvey and I, and Dan is a little bit more controlled than Mike Deemer.
He is, okay. His kid had a great season.
Xander had a phenomenal season. But here's the thing: Dan's a ref.
Yes.
Okay. So there's a big difference. Deemer is not a ref.
Yes, it's true.
Although he sometimes, I think he played one
on TV.
He certainly has played one behind the counter at Johnny B's. There's no doubt about that.
That's funny. Yeah.
So, no, it's great calling a game with both Deemer and Dan Harvey and you. But the great thing of having a ref... Is
this all our seniors coming off right now, Harv?
I think so.
Maybe not.
Changing of the guard. We're getting huge.
Maybe not. Millette stays out there. Still trying to get one, but... Sorry, I cut you off.
No.
You were saying, you get a lot of different characters that you're working with.
Well, and with Dan, he's a ref, so I'm like... Was that a good call or a bad? He'd be like, no, that's a good call, Harvey. Yeah. Which is good. It keeps me in check because I'm not quite Mike Deemer, but I'm a homer. So, I've been known to disagree.
Yeah.
On several occasions.
So I was playing C League hockey this winter, and it was shortly after the...
I'm hoping to see you there maybe next year or the year after.
New knee, let's go.
Yeah.
And Dan's reffing. And I make some comment to Dan. Honestly, it was like super mellow. It was like, wasn't that icing? And he starts laying into me. And I'm like, Dan, it's Kenny. He's like, oh, dude, my knee hurts. Like, we're all good.
He's reffing, so he hasn't had a beer yet. Yeah.
I caught him in a bad moment.
Yeah, he's got the vertical stripes on. That's a bad moment.
Solid pickleball player as well, Dan Harvey.
Dan
just like Wendy Harvey.
Dan is an athlete.
Yeah, he played like he played junior hockey and stuff, right?
He played D1 hockey at Minnesota Duluth.
Oh, my gosh. That's no joke. Corner kick for our Sailors. 2.5 minutes left. Let's see if we can get one.
His wife, Steph, was an All-American.
Oh, take that. Yeah.
D1 soccer player. So they've got a long line of, Xander comes, long shot. Oh. And Ruthie LaFaro once again makes another save.
That was Mitchell, I think, who took that one. That was in the air for a while.
Ellie Mitchell sent that one from about 40 yards out, and it went 40 yards up. So, Ozolowski. Ball on the far side. It's going to be a throw in there. So we're down to the final 2 minutes here. Make sure we thank all of our sponsors: Steamboat Ace Hardware, Ellens and Strom, attorneys at law. When life throws you a red card, Ellens and Strom has your back. Criminal, civil, estate planning, real estate, business, and more. Go to ellensstrom.com. Also like to thank Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services, Mountain Eyeworks, Steamboat Roofing, One-Off Auto Center. Also like to thank Yampa Valley Bank, Steamboat Motors, and of course Steamboat Ace.
How did Haley Bender talk herself into? You know what? Maybe he did. Did he put the seniors back on the?
Well, field? I think he just there. I think he's had a good mix.
Yeah.
And he did a big hockey change there.
Yeah.
And anybody who'd been resting got back out on. So everybody's gotten a good amount of time. If we were playing in grass, they'd have dirty uniforms.
Yeah.
And nice play there by Haley. Back to Beckner. Those two play so well. To Oslowski on the far side. Can't catch it. And we are down to 56 seconds left.
Well, Harv, thanks for having me back. This is always one of the treats for me, man. Great to hang with you.
Absolutely, my pleasure.
Again, congrats so much on that award. That's awesome. I'm psyched to see it. Oh, you know what I need to do? This is for my Insta, Harv. Hang on. We got to do this. Wait, let me turn it around. There we go.
There we go. I got to teach you the trick.
Yeah, we might post that one. It took me, for those watching at home or listening at home, it took me 5 tries to try to take that picture. Great to be back in the booth with you. And a great Sailor win on senior night, 6-0.
Absolutely.
We love that.
Let's see if the Sailors can get another win tomorrow. That's really going to help their rankings. And, man, big game. It's a late game, 5 o'clock Saturday. Come on out. Wear red, wear black, cheer your sailors on.
So we got
Lewis Palmer.
We got Steamboat Lacrosse Thursday at 5, and we got girls soccer Saturday at 5.
Yeah.
It's a good week. Go Sailors.
So Kenny Reisman, Brian Harvey back live. Can we do a little recap on the scoring, Kenny?
Recap on the scoring. 6 goals, 3 by Haley Bender.
They're right
there. We got 1 by Olivia Goloszewski, the OG. We got 1 by Talon Anderson and 1 by Emma Broyles. Combined shutout by Ella Wilson in goal and by Olivia Fontaine. Great stuff from the Sailors. Congrats to Rob Ullman and Andrew Miller and the rest of the coaching staff.
We're going to rejoin regularly scheduled programming right here on KTYV. Sports on FM, 105.7, 97.7 on the FM dial, at the Steamboat Radio YouTube channel, and on the World Wide Web at steamboatradio.com.
Steamboat Sailor Soccer on KTYV Sports on FM is brought to you by
our friends at Yampa Valley Bank, Alpine Lumber, Steamboat Roofing Company, Mountain West Insurance, Ellens & Strom Attorneys at Law, Mountain Eye Works, One Off Auto Center, Mountain Mattress and Furniture, Dotson Payment Solutions, the Paoli Group, Steamboat Ace Hardware, and the all-new Steamboat Motors.
Thanks for listening to Steamboat Sailor Sports.
Win on 3. 1, 2, 3.
On 105.7 Sports on FM, KTYV Steamboat Springs.
Hi, Steamboat friends. Charlie here from Mountain Mattress and Furniture, a proud sponsor of Steamboat Springs High School sports broadcast on KTYV Sports on FM. Whether you are participating, watching, or listening, a good night's sleep is important to good health. We have the largest selection of mattresses in Northwest Colorado, and our family strives to offer the best service in the valley. So come on in to Mountain Mattress for a free nap. Mountain Mattress and Furniture on Loggers Lane.
If you or your business would like to be a Steamboat Sailors High School sports sponsor, go to steamboatradio.com and click on the Advertise button.
The Steamboat Sailors are on the air.
The Steamboat Sailors boys lacrosse team looks to continue their winning ways Thursday when the Aspen Skiers glide to town, with the pregame show starting at 5 and face-off at 5:30. Catch all the action on KTYV Sports on FM at 97.7 and 105.7 and on the World Wide Web at steamboatradio.com. Steamboat Sailor sports broadcasts are brought to you by our friends at Yampa Valley Bank, the Steamboat Roofing Company, Mountain West Insurance, Ellens & Strom Attorneys at Law, Mountain Eye Works, One Off Auto Center, Mountain Mattress and Furniture, Dotson Payment Solutions, the Paoli Group, Steamboat Ace Hardware, and the all-new Steamboat Motors. It's Steamboat Sailors boys lacrosse Thursday with a broadcast starting at 5.
Steamboat Sailors Lacrosse on KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7 and steamboatradio.com.
Steamboat Handyman has given back over $40,000 to our local nonprofits that help build the community we all love. Choosing Steamboat Handyman is choosing Steamboat. Scan this QR code with your phone right now for more details. Steamboat Handyman can.
The print shop everyone is talking about. It's Element Print and Design. Graphic design, signs and banners, direct mail, wide format printing, and more. We do it all. You've seen our work around town and in your mailbox. Now let us go to work for you. Yampa Valley's best print and design studio is Element Print and Design. Printing done right, done fast, and at a price that'll make you smile. 2550 South Copper Frontage Road, Suite 104. Online at elementprints.com.
The City of Steamboat Springs is excited to announce a fun new addition to the long-standing Town Challenge event lineup. It's the Town Challenge River Race Series. This fun new series offers a variety of race formats, providing a fun yet competitive atmosphere with recreation and pro division for whitewater kayak, stand-up paddleboard, inflatable kayak, and rafts. So join us this Wednesday from 5 to 7 at the Yampa River Ice House for the kickoff party. Learn more about the new race series and purchase your season pass for a one-time only discount rate. For more information, visit townchallenge.com. Brought to you in part by KCOQ, The River at 98.9.
Local news.
This is the Northwest Colorado News. I'm Shannon Luke.
Local weather.
Warmer and drier for the weekend. I'm Denver 7's Katie LaSalle.
Local sports.
That one's caught. Touchdown!
Local talk and local owners.
I hope Travis Hunter gets to go to the Patriots. I think that would be awesome.
All right, you're done. You're done.
We're Steamboat Radio, on air and social media, serving the community 24 hours a day, 365 days a year.
As you move out of Steamboat, moving up toward Rabbit Ears Pass,
depend on us for everything Steamboat and the entire Yampa Valley.
News.